Hey there, this is Sean Donahoe, and welcome to a very special masterclass. This has actually been one of the most asked for masterclasses I have ever done, and you are one of the first to see it. Now, we're going to cram about 3 days worth of training into a very short window, and we're going to help you tap into a huge source of wealth without worry, but I want to make sure that you're ready to go. Grab a pen and paper. Put a yes in the chat box to make sure you can hear and see the screen. Should see a big welcome, that you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know, because this is going to be a very interactive training as well. And see a flood of yeses. That's great. Thank you, Ahmad. I hope I'm going to say your name. Chalice. I'm going to probably butcher that name. Tim, Jeff, that's great. Thank you for the 5x5. And everyone else, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is going to be very interactive. So the more you give me, the more you're going to get from this training as well. That means find the chat window. It's going to be there on the screen. We can rock and roll. Now, during this training, I am also going to be giving away $1,000 in SHIB. Why? Because it's fun. But we'll talk about that more in a moment. It's kind of a big clue about what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about crypto in a very unique and an unusual way that you've never seen before. Now, what can you expect from this webinar? Well, first of all, I'm turning on the webcam so that you can see me. Hey, this is Sean. But you will not walk away and make 10K next week, okay? Just to be real clear, there's a lot of BS in this space, and as you'll find out, I'm very much against all the BS, the hype, the noise, and everything else in this sector that we're going to be talking about. What you will do is discover the simplest and one of the most lucrative ways to generate wealth in the world, in my humble opinion. It's what I do every damn day. And you will get some very specific strategies that you can implement starting tomorrow that can potentially make you a bunch of money. Now, you're going to have lots of holy, Moses moments. You're going to have lots of big aha light bulbs going off and everything else. And if you do have that during this training, I'm going to consider that a success. Is that okay with you? Put a yes in the chat box if that is okay with you. And cool. Okay, seeing lots of yeses. That's great. Okay, so if I look over here, that's because I've got you guys up over here in the chat box and everything else. So we treat a lot of what we do like a business. But imagine a business you can start without any special skills or experience, without selling anything, without having an audience, building a website, driving any web traffic, and all the other hats and things that have to happen when you have to wear when you run a business. Now, there's no large commitment of time or massive risk, and to quote Rob Schneider, you can do it, okay? I won't do the cheesy accent he does in Waterboy. But like I said, we're talking about crypto here, but crypto and treating it like a business. But this is a business you can start with minimal costs. You only need one skill, which we're going to show you here today. You have everything you need already. If you're watching this presentation right now, you've got it, okay? This is one of the hottest growing industries ever, and you can operate it from anywhere in the world. And now this industry has created more millionaires than any other industry, and you'll learn everything you need right here, right now, in the next couple of hours or so, even if you've never looked at or traded crypto before. So like I said, you don't need any experience. But imagine if you could step into the crypto world. We know there's a lot of money being made out there. There's also a lot of money being lost by people who don't know what they're doing. But what if you could change that and be one of the best crypto traders, better than 95% of the people out there? That's one of the things we're going to cover. But I'm going to show you how to find the biggest moves before they happen and be positioned to profit continuously in any market. Now, that's a big, bold statement, but we're going to back this up. I'm going to show you how to consistently and predictably profit from crypto, even if you've never looked at or traded crypto before. But here's the cool thing. You don't need to understand blockchain or complexities. You don't need any crazy math skills. You don't need a lot of money to start. You don't need to worry about what the markets are doing, whether they're going up, down, or sideways. But when you learn this skill, you will never worry about money again. Now, again, I'm going to cover that in a lot of detail here, but I just want that to resonate here. Now, are you in the right place? It's a great question. Look, there's two types of people. Those that have the entrepreneurial spirit. They want to build an online income, but aren't sure how or what to do. And then we got type 2, who know there's a lot of money in crypto. They want to get into crypto, but they need a little help and guidance. And you know what? That's absolutely fine. So I'm going to show you why this is the right thing for both of those types and why this is the perfect thing and that you're in the right place at the right time. Now, you're about to learn how to trade the crypto markets in a very, very special way. But here's why trading is the perfect income. Number one, it's a solo sport. That means you don't need an employer, clients, getting customers, and no one can take your income from you. You are in control. You're the captain of your own ship. And when you know how to trade, you'll never have to worry about money again. This is really a big deal. This means that you have everything here today to set you on a new path to success that you've never dreamed of before. It's all from what we're going to be covering here. Now, reason number two, when you learn what I'm about to cover, you can make money if the markets go up, down, or sideways. There's been a lot of turbulence recently. In other words, it doesn't matter what the markets are doing. It doesn't matter who's in the White House, who's tweeting what, who had what for breakfast on Instagram. It doesn't matter. No matter what the markets are doing, there's opportunity for profit. Best income source reason number 3. Like I said, we treat this like a business, but without the complexities of a business. Don't need to build websites, write copy, drive traffic, hire people, create products or source products, and you only need to be good at one core skill, and it's very easy to learn, as we will show you. Now, when people, they want to build a business, they have to master a lot of skills, juggle a lot of balls. We just want to keep this simple and streamlined, and you don't need a lot to be successful at this. Now, reason number 4. You can do this in just 30 minutes a day, and you can earn way more than you ever did with your regular job. I designed this because I'm a busy person. My time is very precious to me. But bear with me, because I know how that sounds, I really do, but we will prove it to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, number 5, if you do what I do, you will get the results I get. Now, I want to stop there and really drive this home. Repeat that. If you do what I do, you'll get the results I get. Now, listen, I work with a lot of people. I've created a lot of businesses. I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs over the years, certainly in the education space. And they have skills and everything else, and they try, they're great in business. But when they try and teach that skill, those students don't get the results because they take, it needs years of practice and experience to, learn and get there and get those results and everything else. And they really struggle with teaching that. But here's why trading is different. Say, for example, hey, this line crosses this line chart. Well, guess what? If you see that and I see that, we both see the same thing. We both place the same trade. We're going to get the same results. If we see an exit and it's exactly the same criteria, guess what? We profit at the same point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And that's the beautiful thing. You don't need, now that's a very gross oversimplification, but I'm using that to illustrate the point. When it comes down to it is, you can absolutely trade for a living. You don't need to be awesome at anything. You just need to be able to follow instructions. And that really is it. Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes, the legal beagles do require me to put up a couple of slides. First of all, look, trading is challenging, yada, yada, yada. I'm not a financial advisor. This is neither a solicitation to buy or sell or, all that kind of stuff. Listen, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a trader. I do this for a living. This is what I do every single damn day. And all the information in this is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. You accept responsibility for your own actions, yada, yada, yada. Look, bottom line is common sense. Use common sense. And that thing between your ears. Now, the not so fine print. Look, I can't guarantee you'll make $75,000 to $100,000 a month like I do from this. I can't even guarantee you'll make $1. I simply don't know you, your life, your work habits, and my results are exceptional, okay? I've been doing this a long time. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme or any of that other BS. Look, this is a real system. It's what I've done for 23 years and can get real results if you put in real work. Now, you're going to see a lot of case studies, my examples, some of my students' examples, and in many cases, I showcase some outstanding results, okay? So the results you see are not always typical, but let's face it, if you put in the work, you won't get the results. Pretty simple, right? Okay, now, one last thing. There will be no diamond hands, hold all to the moon, mutant monkeys or NFTs or any of that BS, okay? That's not what we do. Again, I leave that all to the hype monkeys, as I call them. Look, I do this as a business. I teach people and help people learn how to trade like a pro, and we treat it like a business. It's methodical, it's focused on profits, okay? So, as I said, we're going to be giving away $1,000 in SHIP. Now, you need 2 codes. We're going to give 1 code now, 1 at the end of this training. So you need to make sure you're here until the very end for your chance to win $1,000 in crypto. It could be SHIP, it could be any coin you like, okay? But we're going to be doing that for fun because I enjoy doing this. So here's your first code. Write this down. We're not going to talk about it again. The first code is REBEL. Write that down. Just going to give you a few seconds here, and then we'll give that second code at the end. But you're not going to see this again. Don't ask for it. You're not going to get it. Again, this is your reward for being here on time. Okay, so no BS policy. I need to lay some ground rules before we get into the meat and potatoes because, again, full integrity, transparency, that's what I build everything on. Now, look, I'm a straight up shooter, okay? I call a spade, and I'll say it how it is. If that doesn't work for you, that's okay, cool. We can part as friends. That's absolutely fine. But let's get these 3 things out of the way. You're not going to make 10K next month. Look, you can absolutely make a lot of money, like a lot. But let's be realistic here. There's a learning curve, and I recommend that you don't even trade real money when you first start. I recommend that you paper trade for at least a month, And we'll talk about that later. But after that, you should start small, start slow, build up your confidence. And if you're not prepared to put in the time to learn, this isn't for you, okay? It's going to be real freaking clear. Number 2, yes, there is something for sale at the end, but you don't have to buy it to make this work. Look, now on this webinar, we're going to be together for about, a couple of hours, give or take. And in that time, I am not going to hold back. I'm going to give you so much information that you can take and make a bunch of money with. However, we do only have 90 minutes to a couple of hours here. And if that's all you can join me for, then you might have to go out, do a little digging and Googling and research, and maybe a little trial and error on your own. Now, if you prefer, I can help you cut that learning curve with amazing support tools and a community with a paid program that we'll talk about later. Now, this program is certainly not for everyone, and you'll get a ton of value out of this workshop, whether you take the paid program or not. And if you want to hear more about that, then I'll share more about that with you at the end of this training. Now, number 3, this is very important. This isn't live, and that's a good thing. Now, here's the thing. Right now, I am recording this in front of a live audience. But when you're watching this, this may not well be live. But let me ask you, here's the deal. Would you rather learn from some 22-year-old who lives in his mother's basement that has time to run 3 webinars a day because he only makes his money selling hyped up BS courses, or the old bald guy, me, who has better things to do because he actually makes the majority of his income from trading? Now, I know everyone prefers live. That's cool. But quite frankly, I'm very protective of my time, and I like to reserve it for my paying students and everything else. But I promise that you will get a ton out of this workshop. Now, a wise man once said, never take accounting advice from your mechanic and never take car advice from your accountant. Well, what the hell does that mean? It means be very careful who you listen to. There's a lot of noise in this industry, a lot of people who couldn't trade their way out of a paper bag, who don't have the financial experience. But here's the thing. I'm no guru. I'm not a crypto bro. You won't see me standing in front of, rented Lamborghinis or private jets. Yes, I love my fast cars. Yes, I, like to travel. But I come from a tiny island off the north tip of Scotland that no one's ever heard of, okay? Tiny population. It's only 2 miles by 15 miles, has a population of 500 people or less, okay? So I came over here a long time ago. I'm actually based in Texas now, but I am not a guru. I love my life. I have a lot of fun. Like I said, I just went back to Scotland, went castle hunting, remote derelict castles that you will never. That's why that picture's there. But listen, I've been an active trader and investor since 1999. I've seen every market condition from the dot-com crash, from the mortgage-backed securities crash of 2008. I've been through every environment you can imagine, and I've been involved with crypto since 2011 and have traded almost every day since. This is my life. I've consulted and worked with 500 companies, multinational banks, such as State Street Bank, that if you are involved with trading, you've probably heard of the SPDR ETFs. I've worked behind the scenes on some of their data management and some of the stuff they're doing. Amazing, crazy stuff. But here's my superpower. I make complex things very simple. So I develop strategies, algorithms, and processes that allow people to trade smarter, more predictably, and profitably. And that's really what I do. Now, I founded and manage my own capital management company for my investments and trading, and I founded a company called Trade Canyon, which helped thousands of people trade successfully, consistently, and profitably. But we also have one of the top podcasts in the world for, it's the #1 podcast for trading, with over 240 episodes and over 5 years. I mean, just to give you an idea that we've been in this industry a while. Unlike a lot of the overnight experts that you see on social media and Reddit and everywhere else. But this isn't about me. I don't like talking about me and what I do, my life and the successes and everything else. This is your journey. So here's the 3 things that you're going to learn during this training. I'm going to break it down into sections. First thing is how to find the big moves before they happen. How to become better than 95% of the crypto traders out there, even if you haven't traded before. How to find the big moves and be ready to profit before they happen. How to find or avoid the dips and crashes and even profit from them. And this is the same system I've used for the last 22 years in the stock market. Now, section number 2. This is how to know which cryptos to avoid and which ones to trade. Very important. This is why most crypto traders fail. They're putting their money in the wrong places. We're going to help you focus on the profits and minimize your risks, create your own micro crypto universe and avoid the pitfalls. And this is the one way to consistently trade successfully and predictably. Then in section 3, we're going to be talking about how to automate and trade crypto like a pro. Now, this is one powerful tool that eliminates all the guesswork. This is going to blow you away, and it's not anything that you think right now that you may have heard of or anything else. It's very unique to what we do, our very specific process, and you're going to love it. Now, on top of that, I'm going to show you how to find the best and most profitable trades instantly and how to create a real production line process. This eliminates all the guesswork, all the discretion, all the second guessing. It literally is very algorithmic. It's like checkbox, boom, 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 like a production line, surprisingly. So this is how to build real wealth without worry, all the hype, the BS, and the stress. And this is something I've only taught to private clients who've paid me 10 to 25K to learn this. And recently I opened up a private mentor program to teach some students how to do this, that really wanted to know what to do and how to do it. Now, I was absolutely blown away with their success. For example, Rob, who even in a downturning market was able to profit with confidence. Matthew, who's done like 60, 57, 51%, 124%. Kristen, who is able to win 80% of her trades. That's pretty cool. Alan, who had like 12%, 26%, 40%, all in 1 week. Now, he's making a full-time living with this during retirement. We've got Bruce, who is just in the first 2 months of 2022, was already up 21%. Shelley, who is, again, her biggest trade so far, 78% return. Now, my favorite one here is Frank, who is doing 4 to 8% returns and growth per week. Now, when you stack that and stack that and stack that, it turns into a lot of money, but we'll talk about that later. Before we went live, I asked my audience, I say, hey, I'm going to go boom, boom, boom. I'm going to do this presentation. I want to record this, boom, boom, boom. Who's got some big wins they can tell me about right now so I can showcase them? Well, Cecilia did 18K in 24 hours, just practicing. Now, like I said, practicing. She didn't put real money on. She was paper trading to learn the system and did 18K without any risk. She was learning the system. We had Alan again. You just saw him. Again, 10% on Matic and other ones as well. Bill here, 15% here. Jessica kicking ass. Here's another one here, 13.6%. I mean, they just go on and on. You can see all of these. First big win, 5.5, 7.6. This is, again, people posting their wins in our community. We'll talk about the community later. And what they're doing, what their wins are. This is their success, not mine. I mean, we got this one just this morning. Got up, to use the restroom, and he's already up to 90K. He started off with 10K 24 hours ago, okay? And again, he's up to 90K. Actually, he got up to 104K. So over 10x what he was doing, following the strategies that we're sharing with you here. Now, like I said, this is what I've been doing for over 22 years now, 23 if I count. But this is why it's very important. Before we get to the good stuff, we've got to back up a little bit, okay? You can't build an empire without a foundation of success. Now, in November of 2021, crypto, just to show you the scale and growth and why this is one of the best times to get into crypto, is the industry hit, if you put all the coins, all the cryptos in one basket, hit $3 trillion in November 2021. And that's pretty staggering. Now, what if you invested $1,000 in Bitcoin in May of 2011? Well, one Bitcoin was worth $3.50, and $1,000 would have given you about 286 Bitcoin, not counting transaction fees. And as of November 10th, 2021, Bitcoin hit $69,000. Means your $1,000 jumped to 19,734,000, give or take a few bucks for beer. Now, that makes a big assumption. That assumes that you held them for 10 years. Now, think about this for a moment. If your $3.50 jumped to $35, hey, you're 10x'd. You'd have sold. When it went to $350, you'd have sold. That's 100x. Nice job, well done. When it went up to $1,000, holy crap, you'd have sold it. Or 3,500, 1,000x, sold. Or when it went to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. All of those milestones, a lot of people sold. In December 17th of 2017, this was when on the podcast we made what we call our Scrooge McDuck prediction, became very famous, went absolutely viral. I said, get out. This is parabolic, this is crazy, it's gonna burst. Sure enough, 2 days later, it did. And I got out about 19,600. I was just, no, that was it. That was me out. And I did it live on the podcast. And happy days. Made a bunch of money. That's great. But it's in that turn that everything jumped. So a lot of people sold. And it took 2 years to recover from that. But this is the thing. This is where all this bullshit comes in. No one would have held it that long. But like I said, this is where all these guys come out. All of the overnight experts with their wild ideas and zero experience, and everyone's suddenly an expert. Hold on, baby, it's going to the moon. 100K, diamond hands. Hey, this guy on Reddit said that Elon Musk tweeted. Look, don't listen to these guys. They have no freaking clue. That's not a plan. Their stuff, the bullshit is not a plan. It's a surefire way to lose money because they have no goddamn idea. And it's amazing how they vanish in a crash. It's like puff of smoke. So there's 3 things you need to know about how to trade. Trade anything, not just crypto, anything. And we're going to tackle these 3 here. How to find profitable cryptos to trade. That's challenge number 1. Then find the right place to buy, and then find the right place to sell for a profit. That's all you need to know. And if I can eliminate all 3 of those challenges, would you be interested? Now, this is where we're about to get into the meat and potatoes. We're going to cover a lot of ground, but I want you to make sure you, first of all, understand those 3 things. That's all you need. Does that make sense? Put a yes in the chat box. And cool. I am seeing a flood of yeses. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to go through, Jemima, yeah, we're going to go through these in detail. We're going to go through each and solve each one of these, okay? So, fantastic. All right, so how do we find the big moves before they happen? This is where we're going to get deep into the weeds, but we're going to make it all very simple. We're going to break it all down, okay? Now, first, let's talk about some rules to live by when it comes to trading anything. First of all, this isn't Vegas. We don't gamble. A lot of people come into trading with this very determined mindset that it's all, hey, it's a big casino. Not the case. We treat this like a business, which means we have an expectancy of profit, and we treat it in a disciplined approach. Now, here's the thing. I don't do sports metaphors, but hey, we're not Babe Ruth. We're not swinging for the outfield, hoping for a home run every time. We will swing the bat when it's right, but you only need 3 hits out of 10 to be a Hall of Famer. Again, I don't know much about sports. But again, the analogy here is we will swing when it's right, and if it's not, we don't. And it's as simple as that. We don't look for home runs. We just want to hit the damn ball. If we do that often enough, we'll succeed. Now, here's the other thing. You will win more than you lose, but sometimes you will lose, and that's okay. Now, I'm going to reiterate this. Your wins will be significantly larger than your losses. Your losses are going to be there to protect your ass. It will happen. It's okay. It's part of trading. But that also leads to part 4, or rule number 4 here, is progress creates success and profits. There's a learning curve. You got to learn a few of these things. When you first start, again, you won't be great, but we're going to shortcut a lot of that here, as you will see. But the more you do this, the better you get, then the more success you will have. Pretty simple, common sense. Now, let's talk about the big swinging you-know-whats on Wall Street. Now, in 2021, they only did 12.3% profits. Not really that great, especially when you consider the main stock market did 26.9% returns. That means they only did well as the market, half as much as the markets, okay? So let's look at Bitcoin's growth since 2015. So it went from $198 to $68,915 as of the 10th of November. That's a 34,000% gain in 7 years. Ethereum, similar story, went from $14 in 2016 to $4,854 till the 10th of November as well. That's a 34,000% gain in 6 years. Let's look at BNB from the beginning of 2021. It went from $37 all the way up to $691 as of the 10th of May. That's 1,725% growth in just 4.5 months. And these are not unusual. That's the whole point of what we're doing here. But here's a spoiler alert. I'm going to skip 60 minutes of training that you absolutely don't need. We can skip all the boring stuff and go straight to the win. Here's how. The secret to being a great trader is trading what we call trend phases the smart way. And this is key to consistent, predictable, and profitable returns from crypto. And it's only attainable through the method that we're going to walk through here called the Rebel Crypto Trader method. Now, money flows like a continuous river. If we could take a drone and fly a few thousand feet, we could see where the river is going. This is very important. Now, sometimes the flow is just a little bit rough. It's not great. Hey, we've got to deal with what it is, but hey, it's there. Okay, but we can see that. If we saw the rapids ahead, if we've got a drone, we can see where those rapids are and get out of the way. And then jump back in only when the flow is consistent, when we can predict what's going on. Now, let me put this into context with an example. So we're going to look at a stock chart. Now, here's the thing. Don't be afraid of stock charts. They're basically just visual representations of what happened and is happening right now. This is very important. So, quick exercise, and I want everyone to participate here because this is going to make you better than 95% of traders out there. So first of all, is this going up, down, or sideways? Time frame doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what, when this happened or what have you. Just look at the picture and say what you see. This is a very valuable lesson. Is this going up, down, or sideways? And I'm going to At the chat box, yeah, absolutely, up. Yeah, everyone's saying up. Absolutely, that's great. And yeah, like I said, yeah, Eric, we're not going to go into the time frame. What doesn't? It's irrelevant for this example. Okay, so up. That's what everyone says. Great. And yes, in general, looking from the bottom left to the top right, absolutely. But let's look a little deeper. If you look here, it's pretty much going sideways. Yeah, it's trending up, but over a long number, over 18 months, it's pretty much sideways. Then it jumps up and goes up. Then it goes sideways again, and then up again rapidly. So if we look at this in a different lens, we can see those periods when there's rapid movement. That's important. Now, how about this one? This one is Cardano. Up, down, or sideways. And use what we've just talked about here in context. So a few people saying up. Janelle, yeah, it's going up. Yeah, now a lot of people saying sideways and up. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Ahmad, yeah, you nailed it. That's great. Bomb, sideways and up. Yeah. So in general, yes, from the bottom left to the top right, again, it's going up. But if we look here, it's pretty much dead for quite a while. Then it skyrocketed, sideways again, and then skyrocketed once more. So you absolutely got it. Most of you got it. That's great. All right, what about this one? Up, down, or sideways? Now again, take into consideration what we just said and say what you see. So I'm looking, get down and sideways, down and side. You're getting it. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Yes, down in general, from the top left to the bottom right, but then we're going down and sideways, and that's very important. Pretty simple, right? When you can zoom out and you can see a large chart, you can see in general what is happening. Understanding just this one concept already makes you better than most traders. Okay, so bonus round. What about this one? Up, down, or sideways? Up, down, or sideways. Now think about it. It's a little bit of a curveball. I don't like sports metaphors, but this is a curveball. All right, so Tim is saying yes. All of the above from Amelia. Yes. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Linda is saying a little bit of everything. You're right. Yes, this is a little bit of a trick. This is a little bit of a curveball. There's a little bit of everything in here. And a lot of people say the same thing. That's great. So yes, a lot of the same stuff. Going up, sideways, down, up, sideways, and down again. What you're seeing here, though, is the secret. These are what we call trend phases. Trend phases. We're seeing a bullish or an up trend phase, sideways trend phase, down trend phase, and we'll get into the specifics, but this is why most people fail at trading. They're looking at only the last bar, like it's a giant oracle. It's the crystal ball that's going to tell them what's going to happen, but they screw up. They're not looking at history. They're only looking at what's happening right now. But the hidden wealth is right there in these trend phases. If we know which way it's trending, for example, if it's going up, that's where we want to be. So write this down. This is a writer-downer, okay? The trend is your friend until the bend at the end. If it's trending up, we want to be in. When it's not, we get out. As simple as that. Now, let's relook at some charts armed with this new knowledge. So, as you can see, the thick line in the middle is what we call the money flow. This is my own proprietary formula, something I've been working on for years, but this gives you an idea about how the money is flowing, how that current is rocking. So you can see right there, green trend phase right there, boom, money being made, and money being made right there, and there, and there. Very important. We've got that little one in there. See that tiny little green sliver there? That didn't work out, so we'll skip that one, but it didn't lose us money either. And you can see there's a bearish trend phase right there and right there. So let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's growth since 2016, but now we can see those trend phases. We can see what those colors are. So we're making money there, 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 and there. That one didn't work out, neither did that one. And we got some bearish trend phases right there. Now, if you can trade those in your country and you can short, then yes, you can make money when the market's going down. Depending on what's available, margin requirements, we won't even worry about that. We just worry about if it's going green, we go, and that's it. So let's look at BNB. You can see right there a monster move from the beginning of the year all the way till May 10th, like we mentioned earlier on. But we're also making money there, there, and not so much there. So, okay, we step aside. We go find another coin that can make us money. There's trend phases emerging all the time. That's the point. So we can see the bearish ones right there, and we don't worry about them. So you find the right flow and let it take you to profit. You get in when a trend phase starts, you get out when it's not, and that's it. You ignore everything else and you make profit. Pretty simple, right? We even have kids doing this right now. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. If you can spot a trend phase, you'll know when to get in and when to get out, and you don't have to think about anything else. Now, while this is, it's trading by numbers, it's trading by colors, it's like Crayola. We call this lazy trading, and I will show you a really easy way to do this in a few moments. Now, even in this, there's extra profits. Now, that is the most simple version of crypto trading, is trading those green trend phases. But there's also extra trades inside those trend phases. But I want to keep it ultra simple here for right now. Like I said, just knowing trend phases makes you better than 95% of traders. But as you can see here, there's also ways you can double your crypto profits. That is by trading inside. You see those little dips here and then up, dip here and up. These are all trades inside a trend phase, and you can trade those and make a lot more money. We talk about that later on. I'll get into that, okay? That's a 600% profit in that window you're seeing right there, and which is double just the trend phase. Now, I need to pause for a second because I just went through a lot of different ground there, but are you getting this? Put a yes in the chat box if you are getting this, if you understand this. Again, you trade the trend phases, okay? That's it. You'll catch the big gains and avoid the crashes. Why? This happens in real time. Someone's saying here, I think it's Gary saying, well, it's easy to look back and see them. Yeah, you're using history, but if you look at the very right, that current bar is what you're looking at. Is it going from blue to green? If it's going from blue to green, a new trend phase has started. That's it. That's the point. And then you get in at the start and follow it up until it's not. That's it. It will show you historically, but also what's happening right now. So if it's not going green, that's usually the sign that it's rolling over. So that's how you avoid the crashes and the dips. You minimize your risk, you'll maximize your profits, and it's easy to spot these trend phases. Just knowing this makes you better than 95% of retail traders. But let's now say, okay, how do we know how to get in, we know how to get out for a profit, but which cryptos do we actually pay attention to and which ones do we avoid? Well, the total value of all cryptos as of November 10th, and this varies with every swing and every low, but as of November 10th, $3 trillion, $3.009 trillion. I had to look up how many zeros that was. It was a ridiculous number. But let's do a quick reality check. The top 10 coins equate to about 88% of market value, okay? Now, there's thousands of coins. As of January 2022, there's over 16,578 cryptos. Now, only around 9,631 are active, and hundreds of new cryptos are released every single week. And all of these can be classified as, well, most of these can be classified as shitcoins. Let's call them what they are, okay? They're just not tradable for the most part. Or they're pump and dumps, they're rug pulls, there's all sorts of other BS that goes on with them. But let's focus on the granddaddy, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's market cap is around about $1 trillion. I just want to reiterate that. If the entire crypto market on November 10th was worth 3 trillion and Bitcoin has around 1 trillion, it makes up 1/3 of the entire industry, okay? And Bitcoin has over 684,000 Bitcoins traded a day. Now, that's a huge number, but 8% of the US population has traded crypto or owns crypto in some form, which is staggering. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. But Coinbase, which is one of the largest exchanges in the US, had reported that they have over 73 million users as of Q4 2021. It's pretty damned eye-opening when you think about the scale of the industry. And we usually have someone say, hey, what about my NFT? NFTs make a ton. Look, NFTs are speculative. I don't deal really with NFTs. There's no data. It's all speculation. I want data. I want proven money flow. So we avoid those. What about HoldOld229 on Reddit, who lives in his mum's basement, who said, look, I don't give a rat's ass. Here's the thing. I don't care about your money. You care about your money. What I want to do, okay, I'm getting on my soapbox here. What I want to do is give you the skills to control and know what to do without listening to any news or noise or some pimple-faced little kid who lives in his mum's basement who's suddenly a crypto guru today. Look, you can tell I get passionate about this stuff. Look, we avoid all the BS. We want to focus on proven money flow. You want to keep it simple and profitable, okay? To keep it simple, we only need a small basket of crypto to profit consistently and predictably. And this is your universe of cryptos. Now, these 10 are the top 10 by market cap, not including stable coins. These are the top coins out there that have the highest performance. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, XRP. Look, you can screen cap this if you want to, but that's all you need to be a highly successful as a crypto trader. Now, if you want to a cheat sheet you can download, rctgonow.com/worksheet. You can download that, and it has a quick summary of some of this stuff, plus, again, a copy of this that you can download, okay? And so you can have it, okay? That's my gift to you. Now, one thing, and someone asked this earlier on, I think it was Regina, asked, how much do you need to start in reality? Well, look, at the start, like I say, paper trade. You can do that on like TradingView. It's one of the tools we love to recommend, and you can do it for free, okay? So you can practice without risking a dime. It's really good because you get to learn the system, the approach. You can prove it to yourself how this all works, okay? Now, ideally, you want about 3 to 5K to start, but don't let that stop you. You can actually start small and build from there, okay? You can start with 50 bucks if you wanted to. Open up an exchange, an account, what have you, boom, boom, boom. But then here's the thing. Compounding your wins builds wealth faster. As your account grows, as your success grows, you can invest more, boom, 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 and over time that increases. Now, here's the thing. If you want to really accelerate things, you add more capital over time. Hey, you've got your pot over here, put more in the pot. And then, boom. That can actually 10x your growth and profits. Now, I'm going to show you, I mean, we're in this for the long term. This isn't a short-term game. This is basically become bit muscle memory. This is something you really need to do every day. You know, it's great, but it only takes 30 minutes. But like I said, this is a long-term thing. Now, crypto moves fast, and your gains can build fast as well. Now, would you like me to show you how you can get to true income replacing freedom in under 18 months, maybe even under 12 months? Watch this. If you start with $5,000, let's just say that's right there, okay? And you earn about 20% per month with your crypto. We got people doing that and much more, okay? It's very easy to do in crypto when you have the right strategy. So month 1, you start with 5,000. Month 2, it goes to 6,000. That's an extra $1,000. The PPM is profit per month. And as you can see right here, you have replaced the average American full-time income by the end of 12 months. That's pretty cool, but life-changing, really big lifestyle shifts happen right in this zone here. So in 18 months, which is 1 year and 6 months, you can see you've generated $18,488. Can you live on that? Can you have a very healthy life on that? Now, this is where something else magical happens. You could take half of that and live on it and then reinvest the other half and let that grow and grow and grow. But hey, let's say that you don't have $5,000 to start. Well, let's say that you had $1,000 to start, but you could still get that 20% per month. Well, it doesn't take that much longer. In fact, instead of 18 months, you're actually getting job replacing income by, again, 1 year and 9 months. And boom, you're seeing 9,000, 7,000, boom, 11,000. It's all right there. And then in year 3, boom, you've got your 13, your 15, your 19,000. So it doesn't take 5 times longer to get there. It's the power of compounding. But let's say that even if you started off with just what's in your pocket, say you've got $100 and 10% gain per month, you can build on that as well. And one thing we talk about is if you're starting off small, add more in. And you can see right here that even by the time you're getting to year 3, year 4, this is where you're starting to get up into the serious numbers. And your profit per month, right here, for example, the end of year 4, hey, you've got $87,000. You're making about 8K a month or more with 10%. So even if they're really, really small, it doesn't take that much longer. It gets you there. So it's up to you where you want to start, what's in your budget and everything else. You can get there and scale pretty bloody quickly. I mean, we won't even go into what it's like in year 6 where you're close to $1 million or year 7. And again, that compounding really takes off. Pretty cool, right? When you think about it, it doesn't matter where you start, there is a path to financial freedom. So I need to pause for a second. Does that make sense? Okay, let's just recap what we just talked about. A small universe equals big profits. These top 10 coins are all you need to start with, and they offer real money flow. They're tradable, they're liquid, they're not vulnerable to pump and dumps. And here's a very, very powerful thing. There's a lot less risk and speculation. They tend to trend nicely, and they're a great foundation for traders. And with that long-term consistent approach, your money grows. It's the 8th wonder of the world, according to Albert Einstein, is compounding, okay? That's what makes the difference. That is what generates the real wealth without worry. So, cool, and lots of people saying yes. I see a flood of yeses, yes, 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 yes. Fantastic. I just want to make sure, do you get this? If you don't get it, that's okay. We can recap, but do you get this? Put a yes in the chat box. I want to make sure that you're here, that we're all on the same page before we proceed. And yeah, okay, good. That's good, good, yeah. Jenny, yes, we're actually going to cover that right now, how to bring all this together. So yeah, funnily enough, that's it. We're going to show you how to automate and trade crypto like a pro. So we know that trend phases are the key to consistent wealth in crypto, and we only need a few cryptocurrencies to look at and trade. And out of those three challenges we talked about earlier, we know now how to find the profitable cryptos to trade, that small universe of stocks. We know the right place to buy, when it starts being green, and when to sell profitably, which is when it's no longer green. Boom, we can see that when it starts going from blue to green at the most far right of the screen, that's our starting point. And then as it progresses, when it stops being green and goes to like blue or red, boom, we're out. Simple. So let's bring all of that together. Now I'm going to show you a tool I built to help me with my trading. I built this for the stock market, but when I moved it over to crypto, amazing things happened. And then I developed it further specifically to instantly find those trend phases and opportunities in crypto, literally like that. In fact, it can also send you alerts when new trend phases occurring. Get them instantly on your phone, open up your phone, boom, place your trade, to go. So I recorded a video of this to show you, but I thought we'll have a look over my shoulder and demo the Rebel Crypto Assistant. Okay, this is the Rebel Crypto Assistant, and what it does is instantly find those trend phases. It allows me to look at whatever is going on in any crypto. Right now, this is just the markets have turned over for the day. So we're looking at a few different ones. This is Bitcoin, and you can see here very clearly, this is where a trend phase had started. And here, in fact, let me just change this color. A little clearer this way. We can see there's another one here, boom, and we can see where these stop and everything else. Now I'm on a 4-hour time frame, but let's look at, say, Ethereum. Now Ethereum right now, we can go back in time, look at any point in time. Right now, it's in a big down period. It's moving back up, but hey, this is where we were on May 14th when we're recording this. But we can see even in here, there's little zones, little pockets of profit right here, boom. Right here, boom. Right here, boom. And we can get out when they're not profiting. It's going from green to a blue or avoiding all of those dips. So this allows you to do this on pretty much any time. I'll give you another example. Here's one, a micro one right there on a 1-hour chart. Here's another one here. So there's profit, even in a downturning market. This is on February. You can see there's profits there. There's profits here. Again, there's profits right in here. And we can look back at any point in time and find where to get in, where to get out, and see that's between October, beginning of October until the 11th. So that's almost 11 days of pure profit in here, and again, in here, again. You can even go to lower time frames. We primarily work on the 1 and the 4, but hey, you can also work on the daily. You can even go down to, if you want to, minute. So for example, Luna, which recently collapsed at the time of recording, when, let's just look at it on the 4-hour. We can see it was going up for most of the year, made me a metric ton of money in all of these periods right here. And again, all through the beginning of the year, it did incredibly well, made me a metric ton of money. And then it dropped like a bloody brick. But cool thing is, if you look at that, look at all those trades. These are trade high place. Some of these are like 225%, 34%. I highlighted these because I was doing this, I was reporting these for our students. But all of this, those are your trend phases right there. There's profit all in there on a 1-minute chart. So again, this, let me just go to the settings. There's some very cool things in here. Even just keeping it simple, there's a lot of profit in here. This is what we call fast mode, which is on these lower time frames is great. So let me come back up to the larger time frames and put it back on a 4-hour here. So here's the cool thing. Want to know how to get out for even more? There's so much power in here. It's insane. I built a lot of different things in here, and I could show, for example, what we call our pulse line. So we're on a 4-hour right now. I'm going to switch that out to, say, 16 hours. And what I can do is I can tell in advance where to get out for a higher profit. You can see here, boom, get out right there, in here for a confirmed, back out. So this allows me to see very instantly what is going on. I can find where to get in and boom, get out for a profit. This shows me instantly, boom, get out there. So you can do this on any of these time frames, even maybe find the occasional early entry for a big win like that. So again, all of that is built in. Let me just put this back on. Again, we obviously can show you how to use all of this. Here's another thing, but another little thing we built in here is called some candles. If you look here, you can almost remove all of the noise, know exactly where to get in, where to get out. Out, there's profit, profit, find those extra zones right there, profit. It removes a lot of the noise. Again, it's all built in here. It literally forces you to profit. Now, here's the other cool thing. Let me just, there's so much in here. It's insane. I'm just going to put those back on. Okay, so let me remove all those lines. This also allows you to set alerts to your phone. So I'll click on this. So you click on that, right click, add alert, switch it to alert calls only, and boom, you can have it send it to the app on your phone, show pop-ups in your browser, send an email, even send an SMS, play alerts, and what have you. And you can instantly just click, click, boom, set up your alerts, and you can instantly get your message on your phone. Hey, there's an alert, boom, boom, boom. Hey, great, go place the trade. That's it. It's all built in here. And yes, people ask me, and I can see it in the chat box, does this work on Forex? Does this work on futures and stocks? Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look at Apple. So here's Apple. And this is where I originally built it. Boom. Yep. Profit. Yep. Profit. And where is it right now? Look, where is it right now? Oh, even more profit. You can see this has been profitable for a long time, but again, I can get in and out behind these little points, even more profits, or just trade where it's green, and that's it. Now it's gone to blue. Guess what? I'm out. I'm not in the trade anymore. That's it. This allows you to do so much. So yeah, we were talking about crypto, but look, there's Tesla. Guess what? It's trading and trending very nicely, but it's now blue. Nothing to do. Step away, get out. It's the same with any of these. Okay, let's have a look at them on a 1 hour. This is again, boom. You can see right there. That was a nice little profit right there. Now again, in recent times it's been dropping, but there's profit right there, some profit right there, profit right there. Yeah, boom. Right now it's in the red. So nothing to do with this particular one right now. Although I could drop down to a 1 minute because I just spotted something. Very nice. Yeah, there's some profits right there. Boom. Boom. Right there. It's all right there. Those are trend phases opening up right there for you. So very, very powerful. There's a lot you can do with this. Let's go to another one that I've been working on. Where is it? I've got a few more than the 10, but I've been doing some experiments for our students. But yeah, let me take that back to a 1 hour. There we go. Look right there. Even in a downturn market, profits, 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 right there. All highlighted by this tool. Hey, it's green, go. If it's not, stop. Simple. And that allows you to instantly find all those trades, those trends, and with all the other tools and hardware packed to this, it's kind of crazy. I'll give you an example. Let's go back to Bitcoin. I'm going to put it on a 4 hour, and then this is how you can prove it to yourself, how profitable these get. So down here, you can enable backtesting. I'm going to go from 2018, which was a crash year, to now, okay? Just trading trend phases, you'd have turned $10,000 into $72,000 on a profit factor. This is the most important thing, is 4.2. That's anything above a 1 is good. Anything above a 2 is exceptional. Just trading these trend phases on a 4 hour chart, you would have profited a lot. Now, here's the thing. Your wins are significantly bigger than your losses. All of these were wins. There's a win right there. Where's a win? There's another win. There's another win. And again, there's a little loss in there where that broke even, and a little kind of sideways one right there. They basically broke even. But you can see your wins are significantly bigger than your losses. Let's look at Ethereum. Same thing. Okay, 2.38 profit factor, $58,000. Let's take something like, I don't know, Phantom. Okay, that would have turned $10,000 into $767,000, almost $750,000. The profit factor of 3.8. It's all right there. That's it. You can prove it to yourself just by turning that on and having a look. That's all built in. So, with that being said, that is the Rebel Crypto Assistant. That's how you can literally find instantly all those trades and say, yep, I'm ready to go. So just to reiterate the performance, Bitcoin long only from 2018 to November 3rd, you can see 10K initial compounded, boom, $72,263 in profit. Ethereum long only, $88,582 to January 1st, 2018, November 3rd, 2021, when I recorded that. You can see profit all the way. Ripple long only, $98,000. That's from 10K. That's pretty impressive. Cardano, $285,000 to November 3rd. NB coin, long only $216,000 from 10K starting point in just 2018 to 2021. That's a profit factor of 2.36. Doge, surprising one, long only $600,000 or $604,000. Much wow. I could keep going, but you get the point here. Consistent profits over time. And you can even find trades like I just showed in that video in a down market. So what? Again, Luna was going crazy during Bitcoin's recent dive. Boom, there was profits there. And again, that's 544.9% increase in 8 months. And then just February 21st to March 9th, 103%. That's before its big crash. So you can find trades everywhere, even on Bitcoin. If I drop down to a 1-minute chart, you can see right there. Well, that's actually a 3-minute chart, but you can see there's profit all right there, there, and a couple that didn't. Like I said, Luna recently dropped like a bloody brick. Well, what happened? Everyone went into a flat panic, except for our students. They were seeing profits everywhere. See those trend phases? Boom. 97%, 76%, 140%. That's 313% profits in 24 hours using the exact same approach. That's how these students are able to get these kind of results consistently. That's why these guys are able to have the results that they're getting, including 4 to 8% per week. They're just finding these trend phases and trading them. So now you see why in crypto, trend phases are so profitable. And once you know how to trade crypto like this, you'll never have to worry about money again. I've just shown you and proven to you how those trend phases, when you see it go green, it starts being green on the far right, on boom. Oh, look, there's an opportunity. You get an alert on your phone, boom. Now, like I said, it doesn't matter what the economy is doing. If it's going up, down, or sideways. When Luna absolutely cratered, I made more money in 24 hours than I usually make in a month. When markets panic, there's some golden opportunities out there. And we show people how to profit from that when the market's going up, down, or sideways. There's always money moving, there's money flow, and there's profits to be taken. If all you did was implement what I've just shown you here today, it would take some time, but you would make a lot of money. So congratulations. This is all you need to be a badass rebel crypto trader. You can find the big moves before they happen. You know which cryptos to trade and which ones to avoid. You know how to automate and trade crypto like a pro. And out of those 3 challenges that we talked about earlier on, finding the right cryptos to trade and everything else, we've solved all of that. That's it. We've checked them all off. But let me ask you a question. Do you see the power here? Put a yes in the chat box. Do you see the power? Do you see how much potential there is here? There's no hype, there's no noise, there's no BS, there's no need. The money flow is right there. Those trend phases are there all the time. You don't have to be glued to the charts. You can just watch. You can work with the time frame that works best for you. You can get those alerts on your phone. You open up your phone. Hey, great. Boom, there's a trade. Boom, place your trade. Done. It's really that simple. So let's do a recap of everything we've covered just to kind of put a nice bow on this. You now know more than 95% of crypto traders, and you can be in that top 5% of highly profitable crypto traders. You now have a proven system to trade crypto like a pro. You have a way to profit consistently from crypto, and these trend phases, these simple green zones, are the key to consistent profits. And the trend is your friend until that bend in the end. You want to be in when the trend phase starts, you want to be out when it ends, and that's it. Now, this is the foundation for real financial freedom and a system that will fund your dreams and the life you've always wanted. Now, you can also have time to enjoy the life you have. And that's very, very important. You can catch the big moves, avoid the dips, and you can do this with small accounts and build from there, compounding in that snowball effect we talked about earlier on. Now, this allows you to grow your wealth without worry starting right now. Your crypto journey has begun. Now, this is simplest and most streamlined way to predictably and consistently profit from crypto. You can keep it ultra simple, just focus on those green zones, and then as you get better, more advanced, we can teach you more of those nuance and the trades inside a trend phase and everything else. Get that. But this is the key, okay? This is hands down the fastest and easiest way to really trade crypto like a pro, especially with this proven approach that I've perfected over the last 22 years. Now, knowing what you know so far, let me ask you a couple of questions. Are you happy that you came to this training today? Has this opened your eyes? Put a yes in the chat box if it has. And again, I'm going to ask you multiple questions. You can put in multiple yeses. Now, would you say the time being on this training has been well spent? Has that opened up your eyes to the potential? And do you understand this rebel crypto method, this approach which eliminates all the noise, the BS, the hype? It's literally, if it's green, go. If it's not, stop. It's as simple as that. And isn't it great to have a huge crypto advantage? I mean, you really have an unfair advantage. That's really very powerful. Put a yes in the chat box if if that helps you understand how to consistently trade this. And can you see yourself doing what I've shown you here? Literally find that trend phase, start a trade. When it stops, stop the trade. That's it. Take your money off the table. Boom. Now, wouldn't you like to have more money more often? I'm assuming that's why you're here, that why we're having this training right now, that you see the potential. And would you like me to help you master this? Put a yes in the chat box if you would, because I want to see if you, again, if I can take you under my wing and help you be a better trader and do this and apply this day in, day out, if I can bring you into my world. Now, and I see a flood of yeses. That's fantastic. I can see the chat box is literally exploding here, so that's great. So yeah, Ahmad, I'm going to get to that in a moment because you have 3 choices from here. Okay, now this is it. Choice 1 is this isn't for you. Do nothing. Okay, do sweet Fanny Adams, go about your life, and everyone else makes money. Fine. Number 2, take what you learned and go it alone. Okay, that's what I had to do. I had to figure this out for myself. Or number 3, let me help you with all the education, the tools, the resources, and support you need. Those are your 3 choices, but let's go a little further. Option 1, do nothing. I mean, it really is, how did that work out so far for you? We've got a lot of people here, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who have maybe thinking about it, but haven't done anything. Nothing changes unless you take a step in the direction you need to go. I mean, we've shown you how simple this is to do. If it starts being green, go. If it's not, stop. And this is a huge multi-trillion-dollar industry that's just growing and growing. Now, do you feel you deserve a break? You've tried a lot of things, probably. You've thought about a lot of things, but a change this is a change that can transform your life and future. And if you change nothing, guess what? Nothing will change. It's just plain and as simple as that. So that leads to option 2, go it alone. Look, I've been doing this for over 22 years, okay, at every level of the industry. I had to go alone because I had no one else to show me the way. I had to figure this out for myself, and it's taken us countless years of testing and refinement to get the system to where it is today. Now, we've spent fortunes and literally hundreds of tests figuring out exactly what works and, more importantly, what doesn't. So yes, you could go away, take everything we've shown you here today, and try and Google foo, if you will, and try and figure out how to make a winning trade. And maybe you will. And if you do, fantastic. But then again, maybe you won't. That leads to the obvious option number 3. Let me help you. I've got all the tools, the shortcuts, the systems, the processes, all the knowledge and experience that can shortcut 22 years plus of experience. You don't have to try and figure this out for yourself. You see, a lot of what we do is we help traders who have been struggling. They can't figure it out. We even had a trader the other day who's been trying to figure it out for 30 years and hasn't been able to be consistent and do this. Literally within a few hours of working with him, boom, turned everything around. We help people, even if this is day 1, get there. So most people just need someone to show them how. So if you would like for me to help you master crypto trading, if you would like for me to take full responsibility for your success, then I would be delighted to help you. Now, what we've shared here, like I said, is an overview. I've tried to cram 3 hours or 3 days of training into a very small window. And this is, we've got you so far, but I'd like to take this further, okay? So this is an overview, but I'd like to tell you about our program that I mentioned at the beginning, the Rebel Crypto Trader Method program. Now, this is invitation only. And I trust that you've got a lot from this. Would it be okay if I shared a little more information about how you and I could work together? I could take you under my wing, guide you through this, show you how to do this step by step, give you all the support, the training, and the resources. Put a yes in the chat box if that's cool. Otherwise, we can jump off right there. So again, like I said, this is a private program, and I'm getting a flood of yeses, and that's great. Thank you. So, okay, like I said, this is invitation only, what I'm going to be sharing with you right now. Now, here's what we're going to do together. Like I said, this isn't just a course. I hate that. Hey, here's some videos, off you go. That's not what we do. You will get step-by-step video training of everything. We start with the getting started, which, guess what, gets you started. It gets you all set up. We go through the basics so that you can apply the methodologies, get rolling, and then we go deep. We start showing you how to do the trades inside the trend phase, exits, entries, and some cool stuff to make you even more money. That's all in there. But we also give you all the software, the tools, the resources, the cheat sheets. We give you hand-holding support every step of the way, and a supportive and engaged community. This is everything you need to match or exceed your current income with trading crypto. Now, the Rebel Trader crypto program doesn't focus on education. Surprisingly, it's designed from the ground up to ensure that students become profitable lifestyle crypto traders. Now, I should mention at this stage that the content portion of the webinar is over. I should have said that a few moments ago. But if you don't want to learn about the Rebel Crypto Trader program, we wish you luck. The webinar for you is over. That's it. For everyone else, I want to tell you more about this, how this all works, break it all down step by step. So we pride ourselves on the high success rate of our students. I mean, it's really makes me smile every damn day. It empowers me, and I love empowering our students. But this program is not for everyone. Okay, I'm just going to be really, really direct. It's not for everyone, and we'd rather you didn't join if it's not a right fit. So do you have at least 30 minutes per day, just weekdays, to trade? Okay, do you have that? If you can find 30 minutes a day, then okay, fine. Now, like I said, I want to be very crystal clear. This is business-like trading. This is pro-level trading. But I can help anyone, even if this is day one. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And do you understand that you will not be perfect on day one? And are you willing to overcome the hurdles and learn and improve and be guided to do that, even on a demo account, so you don't even risk a dime? Are you coachable? Okay, this is very important. I want to make sure that everyone that we bring in, that I take under my wing, is guided to success. So will you follow the steps? Will you follow the instructions and the process and apply that? Are you coachable? If you are, then great, this may well be for you. Are you willing to invest time and money into making this work? Look, like, you're not going to hit a home run every time. It's going to take time, it's going to take money to invest in this and get you going. If you are, then great. Now, last thing, and this is very important. Are you an action taker, even if it's outside of your comfort zone? You've got to be willing to learn. You've got to be willing to take those steps forward. We're going to be with you every step of the way. Like I said, we've started the journey. This is the continuation of that journey. So if you've answered yes to any of these, then you're in the right place, the right time, and this really will help you. If you answered all of them, great, you're ideal. Okay? So you get comprehensive step-by-step training. I break everything down into bite-sized chunks that's easy to understand, digest. You can go back through it again and again. We go through everything in minute detail that anyone can follow, okay, regardless of past or experience. So here's what we're going to cover. The getting started portion is the first steps on how to start trading, get connected, set up with zero risk with trading. Then we cover the basics. We cover each step, break it down into bite-sized chunks, like I said, and hit the ground running. And then in the going deeper, we dive into where there are larger profits to be had with, and basically how to trade crypto and navigate crypto like a pro. Then we focus on profit. We're going to walk you through how to consistently and predictably profit in any market, okay? While everyone's freaking out when the markets crash, you're going to be waiting for the perfect time to strike and profit. While everyone's screaming and running around in circles, while all the news cycle is like, oh my God, it's the death of crypto, you're going to laugh your ass to the bank, okay? So we talk about the process. We focus on the process. This removes the thinking from crypto trading and makes it a production line process. And then progress, the 3 Ps here. This is a long-term venture, okay? When you learn this skill, it becomes as easy as breathing, okay? When you practice, you implement, you'll consistently improve, and your results and profits will improve as well. So you get your hand held every step of the way until you succeed. So the Rebel Crypto Trader Method pilot program is worth $4,999. And again, we're going to add some extra things into this here for you. So the next thing is obviously the Rebel Crypto Assistant. This allows you to instantly find those trend phases and get alerts instantly to your phone when a trend phase starts. You can see exactly where to buy and sell instantly and profit from crypto just like that. And yes, it works for stocks, Forex, futures, and other tradable assets as well. So you're going to get 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant and a lifetime discount worth $2,999. So everything all together, the Rebel Crypto Trader Method, step-by-step training, plus the 1 year Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, that's worth $7,998. But I have some additional extras here because I sat down with my team. I thought, what can we add in here? What can we do to really maximize and accelerate the success of every single student that comes into this program? Now, this next one is huge. When we originally did this, and when I put this program together, it was a 3-day boot camp. Now, so again, I got so frustrated with all the noise, the BS, and crap out there that I had a lot of people ask me, what would I do? How do I trade crypto? So I held a 3-day boot camp and said, look, this is what I would do. And that's where this entire program came from, the private pilot program that I talked about earlier on. But one thing that came out of this, and it was very important and very powerful, was, Sean, you've got 20 plus years of experience. Can't you just tell me what to trade, at least while I learn? And I resisted. I'm like, no, go look, go implement this. Go look at the charts, go flick through them. It takes minutes. But I resisted for a long time. But today that changes. Here's what we're going to do. What if you could get alerts straight to your phone of the exact trade I am taking right now? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great to have something that would literally tell you exactly what's happening right away? Now, I'm going to give you access to my secret weapon. Now, like I said, my time is very precious. And I wanted to build something that lets me know what to trade before anyone else even knows about it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you members pricing on the private AI I built for me. And this sends alerts on all of the cryptos right to your phone. Okay? Boom. Here's a trade. Here's a trade. Here's a trade right there. Now, here's the cool thing. Bitcoin, just to show you Dougall's performance, Bitcoin from January 1st to September 28th. Okay, January 1st to September 28th. Turned 10K into $119,000. Ethereum, from January 1st to September 20th, 9 months, okay, turned 10K into $446,000. You heard that right. Now, this AI is not trend phases. This is a special AI I built to watch the markets and find all of the trades I want to trade. Where is the money? Now, just to give you an example, Bitcoin and Ethereum, let's use those, okay? September 29th to October 7th. That was just about a week, okay, just over a week. It found 27% and a 32% on Bitcoin and Ethereum, respectively. There you go, there's the alerts. You can see that started right there. And then it said, okay, October 3rd, get out. It was a little pause that happened right in here. If you can see, if I can move my mouse, where's my mouse? Right in here, okay? That was that pause right there. Then, boom, continued on. And it captured that entire move. So, boom, there you go. You can see all the way through. So, with that, boom, rock and roll. But that move continued. It kept going. So you can see it started there, and it captured that entire move. That's Dougal just working in the background for me. That was the original quick move, and then it continued on. Boom, closed out on the 4th of November, said, yep, move's over. We'll wait for the next one. Now, imagine if you had a watchdog like this, watching the top 20 cryptos and saying, yep, here we go, here's money, boom, okay, close, take your money off the table. That's what it does. You will never miss a profitable move, and you will get those alerts directly to your phone. Now, not only that, he can also let you know when trend phases are starting and ending too. So if there is a new trend phase on a 4-hour or daily, it says, hey, trend phase started, boom. You never even have to look at a chart if you don't want to, because you just get that notification right on your phone. Yeah, trend phase started. Oh, cool. Boom, put on the trade. Trend phase ended. Oh, boom, boom. You don't even have to look at the chart if you don't want to. So if you have any fear about charts, you're like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I want you to learn how to do chart reading and what we're doing and see where the green zones are. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Dougal takes care of it for you. So you can see all those trend phase alerts right there as an example. So Dougal AI is our secret weapon. Now, it's available on our website for $497 a month. However, Rebel Crypto Trader students get a lifetime discount of $300 per month. Now, again, that's a total market value of $3,600 just in the first year alone. That doesn't count the ongoing discount for years to come, okay? So, for many students, this pays for the entire cost of the program and much more. Now, here's the thing. When you join the program, you will see it on the side. Would you like to add Dougal AI? It's called a bump, but you'll see it when you check out. It's highlighted. You can't miss it. It's right bloody there. But that's going to allow you to add that to your cart so that you can get access to that. But I'm going to go even further. I'm going to give you, while you start, to accelerate your success, the first 90 days for free. Okay? For free. That way you can hit the ground running starting today. No bullshit. Okay? So you'll know what to trade without ever looking at a chart if you want to. That is worth $5,091. So you're going to get the Rebel Crypto Trader Method step-by-step training, based on over 22 plus years of trading experience. That's worth $4,999. The 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant. That's how to instantly find those trend phases, get all the alerts, get and find all of the trades to make money. That's worth $2,999 a year. And members-only pricing on Google AI alerts. Get instant alerts for the big moves and trend phases. That's worth $5,091. But here's the cool thing. What if you get stuck? Like I said, there's a learning curve. That's fine. But like I said, this is a solo sport, but I don't want you to ever feel like you're doing this alone, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you access to our expert VIP concierge team. If you need help with anything, account setup, placing a trade, getting profitable, anything else, our team are here for you. Just reach out to our team as often as you need. That's really it. We love to help. You see, our team are world-class traders, personally taught by me, okay? So you have an entire team that has your back. That's valued at $200 a month for 12 months. That's a total market value of $2,400. So you're going to get the Rebel Crypto Trade Method. That is step-by-step training. You're going to get the 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, members-only pricing for the Google AI alerts, plus an entire VIP concierge team. I just should say, they are not financial advisors, okay? They're not going to tell you to take a trade. They're going to help you make that decision. Just want to be clear on that before there's any questions. But you never, ever get stuck. You get unlimited help and support. That's worth $15,489 in total. Now, listen, I could easily charge $15,489 and sleep well at night, knowing that I'm changing lives and providing excellent value for money. I mean, you've seen the potential with this. And I've charged this and a lot more for my programs. I mean, most courses offering what I'm offering here that come with actual real life profitable traders with my experience charge at least that and maybe even double. I mean, I certainly have in the past. But this is what I want you to understand. This is the results that people are getting in this program right now, who will have paid this and a lot more. These are people who have, like, again, 3K on that trade, closed out ADA for $502 profit. Hey, G Dunn here, he added $5,000 to his account. This is literally while Luna was crashing. And again, I was telling people, hey, here's how you can trade this. This is where John generated $90,000 from his stack. Again, he did that in 24 hours. So even at $15,000, this would be one of the least expensive businesses you could start. So if you've got that entrepreneurial spirit, or you've started a business, maybe you're in business, maybe you've thought about, hey, I would love to start a business. In terms of this is one of the least expensive businesses you could start. Let's use an example. You don't need inventory, vehicle equipment, payroll, HR, bond, rent or premises, insurance policies, compliance headaches, marketing, staffing or customers, or any of the headaches that a regular business needs, because it's all mapped out right there. This is one of the easiest businesses ever. I mean, if you think about businesses that require startup capital, retail clothing stores, 100,000, cafes, a couple of 100,000, hardware store, 120,000, hair salon, not my cup of tea, but hey, $62,000, a restaurant, 100K at least. What about franchises, ready-to-go businesses? This is a ready-to-go business. All you need to do is start trading. But what about franchises, which are ready-to-go businesses? How does that compare? Well, at McDonald's, you need a minimum of $955,000 in non-borrowed personal resources to be even considered for a McDonald's franchise. That's freaking insane. It's not like it's great food. What about Subway? Eat fresh. Okay, so that's their motto. But you have to have between $116,000 and $263,000 to open that franchise, and then you've got the annual franchise fee of $15,000 plus 8% of gross sales. Dunkin' Donuts, I must confess, I love Dunkin' Donuts, but you have to have $250,000 and a net worth of $500,000 per unit. And then the total investment can range from $228,000 to $1.6 million. Pretty insane, right? But those are brand name franchises, right? Yeah, but Sean, hey, these are huge brand name franchises. I get it. Well, here's a few others, $70,000, $60,000. I've never heard of half of these, but these are popular franchises. They all require massive investment. So most businesses, you might start, do not have the capacity to scale like trading crypto, the Rebel crypto way that we've shown you. This is, Kristen is able to do, the top 5 trades for the month, 52, 39, 30. I mean, those are massive numbers. Those are massive returns. Total profit from trades about 206%. This is why, again, Faye's doing this. Bob is posted his trades. And again, you can see all those trades. That's increases in profits without doing anything else. DMI and Watch the Space, again, woke up to 400% profits. That's from, funnily enough, from Lunar Snipe that we were doing. That was crashing. And if you paid $15,489, I'm 100% certain that 1 year from now, you'll be a massively profitable trader and you'll be thrilled that you did. But you won't have to invest $15,489 today. You know, as I said, you're not going to have to do that. And $9,999 would seem more than reasonable, but again, this is what we are considering charging in the future, and that's just for the training and the tool, not any of the other stuff that we're talking about here, but you're not even going to pay that. That would be a bargain. Now, the cost of this private pilot program on our website is right now $4,999, and most of my programs start there. Just to show you, this is, again, I just took a quick screenshot. This is what it is on the website, okay, $4,999. You're not even going to pay that, and here's why. I like to reward those that take action. Basically, if you want to get, if you are committed to your own success and will get off your ass, I am going to be committed to you, especially with everything going on in the world. So I'm opening up the doors for a few select people, and I only want people who are serious about changing their future. And the fact that you're here right now tells me you're serious. But if you qualify and join during this training right now, if you commit to taking inspired action, not only am I going to mentor you, guide you, and put my entire team behind you to make you a world-class crypto trader, I'm going to invest in you as well. But I need to know that you qualify, okay? Put "I'm committed" in the chat box. Now, my team is watching, and again, I'm keeping an eye on the live chat box here. This is a virtual contract, not only with me, that you will be coachable, that you will be mentorable, that I can help you, that you will take action, but it's a virtual contract with yourself that you're basically putting it out into the universe. I'm not woo-woo, but I very much believe that if you say you're going to do something and you say it with enough conviction that you'll do it, then yeah, you'll have what it takes to succeed. So I'm seeing a flood of "I'm committed." And I love that. Jen, I'm going to go into that in a moment. That's great. Thank you. But yeah, okay, good. There's a lot of people who are committed. Well, that's good, because I want to make sure that we do what it takes for you to succeed. So I'm going to take $2,500 out of my pocket, and I'm going to sponsor you into this program, the Rebel Crypto Method program, okay? So here's what to do next. Now, above this video, or to the right or below, wherever it is on this page, there's an enroll button. Go find that, press that button, and we can start your Rebel Crypto journey right now. Now, it's only $497 today. They're not 11 or 8, but only 4 additional easy monthly payments of $497. So we're breaking this up so that this makes this accessible to everyone who's committed to their own success. And with that being said, if you pay in full today, the full amount, I'll pay the last payment for you, and you will save $497. So when you go to the checkout page, you will see all of that right there, and you are good to go. And by doing that, you're going to get 1 year's full access to all of the tools, all of the resources, and everything else. And at the end of that year, you can, again, grandfathered in at just $999 a year. You're not going to pay the $4,999 to renew, but you'll keep all of your access. And here's the cool thing. Your profits from this should more than pay for that. So basically, it's free. You're playing with house money, and you get to keep access to all the tools, the updates, new strategies, all the guidance, the community, the support, absolutely everything else. Now, this is a long-term program, and we're with you every step of the way. We want to make sure that you have all the tools, all the resources, all the guidance, support, and everything else for whatever the future holds. So is that okay? Is that fair? Put a yes in the chat box and let me know. Like I said, you're going to be playing with house money at the end of this. If you follow the directions and everything we're talking about, you will have a very large nest egg that you are continuously growing, and that's the whole point. So basically, like I said, it's free, but you're grandfathered in. We give you a massive discount forever. Okay, great. I'm seeing lots and lots of yeses. Fantastic. All right. So this is what you're getting inside the program. The Rebel Crypto Trader Method, the step-by-step training, that's worth $4,999. The 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, that's worth $2,999 a year. The members-only pricing on the Google AI Alert, you'll see that at checkout. You'll see that there's a little checkbox there, boom, boom, boom. Make sure you check that to get that 90-day trial as well. Again, all right there, that's worth $5,091. The VIP concierge team, so you never get stuck, that's worth $2,400 a year. Go click that enroll button right now. This is only available while we're here live right now. That's a total market value of $15,489. Now, this is important. I want to remove all of the risk so you don't have to, okay? This is going to be absolutely zero risk to you. Now, how are we doing it? Here's the great news. If you take action and don't have success, if you take action, you go through the program, you take action, and it doesn't work for you for whatever weird reason, will not only give you your every dime back, I will force you to take every dime back, but I will personally give you 2 times your money back. This is a true ironclad double your money back guarantee. If you are not profitably trading in the first 90 days, no, forget 90, 180 days, we'll pay you 2 times your purchase price back. You'll profit no matter what, okay? Now, I just want to break this down. How does this work? It's really very simple. When you join this program, you will finally have a true partner in your trading, me. Someone who will always have your back and who will be there to ensure that you're taking all the steps necessary to achieve success and start trading consistently and profitably. Your responsibility, because this is a partnership, your responsibility is to show up and put in the effort, okay? Read, watch, and implement what you learn. Actually take action, and if you need help, ask. You know, if there's a learning curve, fine, persevere, we'll get you through it, we'll help you every step of the way. And when you do that, you'll be met by a true partner. My team and I will provide you with the very best training and support available and all the tools and resources. All you've got to, we will pull out all the steps to help you succeed, okay? And I guarantee that if you follow the steps in the training, implement the advice you're given, you will be profitably trading within 90 days. And if not, we will work with you to create a personalized course correction plan that will lay out the steps you need to follow and succeed in your specific situation, because everyone's different. We will do that with you and give you another 90 days to get this nailed down, okay? Put in the effort, follow the plan with all the guidance, training, mentoring, and my team behind you. We will have you successfully, profitably trading within 180 days from the day you join, or I will personally pay you 2 times your purchase price back. I mean, bottom line is, put in a sincere effort and we'll help you every step of the way. You're going to make money no matter what with this. You're going to trade successfully and profit consistently from crypto, or we're going to pay you the profit. Can't say fairer than that, right? To qualify, yeah, all you've got to do is trade and apply the strategy for 180 days. You track your trades and your progress and your growth. And what, you expecting some impossible crazy hoop that you'll never achieve? No, that's it. It's really that simple. I am so confident that you will succeed. I am willing to offer you double your money back if it doesn't. That's how strongly I stand behind and believe in what we do. I've shown you our students' results. They've been insane. That is not uncommon for people to go through this program and see that. And they see that growth. And they'll see that go and compound and grow and compound. That can be you in just a few days from now. So you're going to get the Rebel Crypto Trade Method, the step-by-step training, the 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, the members-only pricing on Google AI, the VIP concierge team, and the 180-day double your money back guarantee, okay? Now, I've always wanted to say this, but wait, there's more. Okay, there's no kitchen knives or anything else. But I wanted to add some extras in here to make this even more powerful for you. I wanted to give you every strategic, tactical, and unfair advantage there is. So you're going to get your hands on almost $26,000 of special bonuses, but only when you take action right now. My team is watching, they're seeing who this is going out to, but again, it's only when you jump on right now during this webinar special. So free bonus number 1. You're going to get 3 one-on-one touch points with a coach. Now, we've got 2 types of coaches. We've got setup coaches and we've got accountability coaches. So this is really designed to get you where you need to be, okay? Like I said, everyone who comes into this program, I take great pride in making sure they've got everything they need to go, okay? That they've got that guidance, that direction, and they're ready to freaking rock, okay? As you can tell, I get a little passionate about this. So in this, you get 3 calls. The onboarding call, like I said, is to get you, that's our setup coach, okay? Now, he works with the accountability coach, and his goal is to make sure that you're hitting the ground running, you're getting started, you're engaged, and then on day 7, we do what's called a momentum call. Now, your momentum coach works in tandem with your setup coach, and they're here to get you to the finish line, to get you successful, to find out what you need to achieve your goals, okay? What do you dream of? Where do you want to be? What's your number? That's something we cover in this as well. And we help you map out a path to get there. Our goal, like trading is a long-term plan, when you join this program, this is a long-term goal for you. Our long-term goal is for you to succeed and exceed everything you've ever dreamed of. But can't do that without helping you. So we held your hand every step of the way. And then on day 45, and this is awesome, you will have multiple touch points all the way through this, by the way. But on day 45, our goal is to have a either celebration call or a rescue call, because we'll know by day 45, hey, if you're kicking ass and taking names, fantastic. Guess what? It's a celebration call. And we will shout from the top of the roof, your success. And that's fantastic. And I love that. That makes my bloody day. Now, if you've gone off course and you need help, that's a rescue call to get you back on course. Okay? So this is all built in. That's what we're doing. And we'll check to make sure you're on the right track. And that in the unlikely event you're not, we'll come up with a personalized plan to get you there ASAP. Okay? So, and this is why I do this. Too many course sellers disappear after they take your money. And I'm trying not to swear, but it really, Samuel L. Jackson, inserted expletive, frustrates me. I care about your results. That's why I've built this. So even if I have to throw you over my shoulder, kicking and screaming to the success, I'm going to bloody well do it, because I take great pride in the fact that if you are joining this program, that this is my goal, is your success. So the total market value of these calls is $900. But the value to you is obviously priceless, because you have that guidance every step of the way. So you are going to get the Rebel Crypto Trader Method, the step-by-step training worth $4,999, the 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant worth $2,999, the members-only pricing on Google AI, that's worth $5,091, including that 90-day trial. You can check it out, make sure you check that. Very important. Again, boom. VIP concierge team, never get stuck again. That's worth $2,400. You get the 180-day double your money back success guarantee, plus 3 one-on-one touch-based calls as you start this journey to make sure that we're guiding you to success. Now, this next one is fun. I need to put up a 10-minute timer. Next one is only available for those who get off their butts in the next minute. So let me just find, okay, I'll pull this up. Here we go. So I'm going to start a 10-minute timer. Now, this is why this is important. You see, empty resorts don't make money. Now, what the hell does that got to do with crypto trading? When an empty resort or a resort has an empty room, they make no money. If someone is in that room, even if they didn't pay for it, they'll go to the bar, order room service, spa, minibar, etc. The hotel makes some money. Now, we've partnered with a company. This is our fast action bonus, a free resort stay in a luxury resort anywhere in the world. Now, we've partnered with a company that gives away these empty resort rooms. Now, there are some small taxes and surcharges to pay on many of these, but hey, this is really cool. We're giving you up to 7 nights in a luxury resort accommodation on us. Up to 7 nights in any one of over 1,800 beautiful locations across 37 countries. You can stay for a long weekend you can drive to, or jump a plane and, hey, bugger off to, for example, 7 nights in Thailand, or any other of over 1,800 choices. Now, this has a total market value of up to $2,000. But think about it for a moment. Do you want to go stay somewhere in the US? Maybe Atlanta, Atlantic City, maybe New York, Phoenix, Ocean City. There's so many beautiful places. San Diego. You know, there's so many places that you can go in the US that are absolutely stunning. What about maybe the UK? I just buggered off there for a month to Edinburgh, Glasgow, London. I went to all 3 of those locations, and many more besides. Some great places. What about Hawaii? I love Hawaii. Waikiki, Coney Island. I mean, so many beautiful places. What about Australia? A place I've never been, always wanted to go. It's on my bucket list. Adelaide, Canberra. I mean, there's so many. The Gold Coast. There's so many wonderful places. What about New Zealand? Auckland, Bay of Plenty, Christchurch. So many wonderful places there. What about Canada? Picturesque like you wouldn't believe. I mean, Vancouver, Ottawa. I mean, just amazing. What about Asia? One of my favorite places in the world. Kuala Lumpur, Bali, Thailand. I mean, just the list goes on and on. What about Europe? Vienna, Dublin, Paris, Cannes. I mean, Berlin. Athens, Crete. There's just so many options and choices. And that's the whole thing. Now, let's check on the timer, because that is only available if you get off your butt and jump on there right. We've got 7 minutes left. The time is ticking, okay? But here's the thing. What is your worst case scenario? What is your best case scenario? And what do each of those look like 2 years from now? Well, let's start with the worst case scenario. If this doesn't work out for you, and we know it will because, again, we've got so many students who have. But if it doesn't work out, you double your money back and have a free luxury vacation, and you're right back where you started with a little more cash and a wonderful vacation. Hey, boom, that's it. Worst case scenario. Not great, but hey, that's the worst case scenario. But what if it's your best case scenario? What if it all goes according to plan, like so many of my students? What car would you drive? What's that dream car you've always wanted? Where would you travel? You've got 1,800 choices plus with 7 days on us if you order in the next few minutes. Would you send your kids to college? I mean, that enroll button doesn't click itself. You would be able to send your kids to college, grandkids to college, or what have you. Would you support, what charities would you support? Causes? What's near and dear to you? Okay, the Red Castle is an amazing, amazing charity that helps children who are, well, basically free slavery. Where would you live? What would be that forever home? That home you've always dreamed of owning? It's amazing what opens up when there's possibilities, when you start thinking bigger and you have a path there. Would you enjoy a little more time freedom, eliminating a clock, sleep in a little more in the mornings, enjoy those lovely little naps that I'm starting to really like a lot more these days? But look, let me go personal for a moment. This is what success means to me. Like I said, I come from a tiny island off the north of Scotland. I went to go see recently my brothers, my nephews I'd never met. I literally took an entire month off and traveled all over Scotland. My mission was to find hidden castles that no one knows about or really doesn't pay attention to. Derelict. I mean, it's amazing, amazing history. I'm a nerd like that, okay? But success means I love traveling. I love my dogs. I love my racing. I love cooking, hanging out with cool people. I do love my cars. I love these old classic cars. Hanging out at rock concerts with my friend front row there at Iron Maiden. All sorts of other nerdy stuff. I love traveling. I love experiences. Life offers us so much. But another thing that success means to me is helping. And this is one of the charities I work with. It's a no-kill shelter that is near me, and they home over 100 dogs. No-kill shelter. They get 100 dogs a month or more. They're forever homes. So that's a company I work with, and I help them. Again, could you take a month off? If you had to take a month off right now, would it cripple you? Or would you be able to do it? What would your life look like if you could just take a random month off and just travel somewhere? What I did recently, and it was amazing. I was so recharged after doing that. But again, most people never even think about taking an entire month off. They have to plan weeks in advance to get their vacations going. So what's your worst case scenario? What's your best case scenario? What do each of those look like 2 years from now? I mean, those are two big comparisons. But you've got to jump on right now, especially if you get that vacation that we're talking about. Time is ticking. Is it worth the risk? Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. So what is the real reason people take action? This is very important. They're scared that they will fail, that they won't be able to do it. But it's not about the money. It's that feeling of being a failure. And it's a false feeling. It's a lie that we tell ourselves. You get that feeling when you don't try. And this is very important. Your mind is trying to trick you and talk you out of your own future and success. Does that make sense? Now listen, this just works. I've shown you a million different ways how this works. The only question is, will you work it? This is really what it's all about. Will you pick up the ball, get out of your own way, click that enroll button right now? Again, we're about to run out of time here. In fact, I want to pause this just for a moment, okay? Look, your chance is right now. Button is right there, that enroll button. I want to help you every step of the way. I only do that when you join the program. It's only $497. You can get started right now, then just, again, 4 more payments of $497, or you can pay it all off and I'll cover that last payment. You'll get $497 discount. I'll cover that last payment. But I want you to hear from Alan. Now, Alan joined our, he was in the original boot camp, and this is before he made his full-time income during retirement, doing what he's doing right now. In fact, he got so damn good at it that I hired him as a coach and said, listen, I want you to teach other people our strategies. So I've hired him as a coach. You may even meet him. You may even work with him, okay? But I want you to hear in his words from the original boot camp that led to this, his thoughts. So here's Al.
Hello, everyone. This is Alan Brown, and I bought the Rebel Crypto Trader Program from Sean Donahoe on September 16, 2021, and I'd like to share my experience with you. Sean's software tool takes this to a whole new level. It makes crypto trading really easy. It makes it fun and much less risky than, just putting money on stocks. I have friends who brag to me how they've made a ton on crypto, and I'm sure you've heard them. Everybody's got one of somebody out there that has made money on crypto and brags about it. I didn't believe any of this hype and everything else. So I just kind of stayed away from it. I didn't, I thought the volatility was so bad that you couldn't make money on it anyway, but not anymore. The tool actually color codes all your trades so that it's brain dead simple. I mean, really simple to see what the trends are and know when to buy and sell and just follow the buy and sell indicators that come up on the chart. And he just made everything sound easy. Even though it might have been a little more difficult to understand, he made everything sound really easy. So that was very helpful. This whole thing is just, really boosted my confidence in crypto, and I'm really excited to make this work. So it really is a very easy tool to use and to understand. So I hope you all understand it, and I hope you all get it. And that's it. This course just blew me away, and I hope you enjoy it too. Thanks.
Now, I'm going to restart the clock here because time is ticking. That vacation is there waiting for you. One of over 1,800 locations in 37 different countries. But like you heard from Alan there, this is what got him going. He saw the potential, he understood the process, and like I said, now he's fully retired. This is why Rob's able to trade in downturning markets. Matthew is able to consistently get his returns. Kristen is winning 80% of the time. Like Alan said right there, I'll never worry about making money again. This is providing me a full-time income in retirement. That's after that video. Again, Bruce, who is up 21% in his profits in just 2 months of the year. Frank, who's doing 4 to 8%. It's why we're getting all of these results, and there are so many of them. This one, Esme, you can see here, her first month of trading, after 1 month of practicing, she started small, she grew, again, boom, rock and roll. She's having that success. So again, let's check on timer because like I said, time is ticking. You've got 57 seconds left on that so you can claim your vacation. Again, my team is keeping an eye on that here for you. So boom. So again, this is your chance. This is your moment. You're getting the Rebel Crypto Trader method. You're getting the 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trader Assistant, members only pricing on Google AI Alerts, the VIP concierge team, 180-day double your money back guarantee, plus a free bonus number one, the 3 one-on-one touch-based calls. But that is it. Okay, that is, you've missed out on the vacation. If you didn't act, boom, you missed out on that vacation. But it's still worth getting in. If you didn't act within that 10 minutes, you still get all of this value. But I've got another fast action bonus for you. I know the system works if you work it, but I also know that life can get in the way. Sometimes you need that extra helping hand and guidance. Now, you've already got my team behind you. That's great. But every single Friday, I go live with what we call the open session. Now, it's open because I'm opening it to you. You get to see what I'm trading, what I'm looking at. I give strategies. I talk about different things that are going on, why we can see where the opportunities are. I'll do a Q&A live with you. And again, you get to look over my shoulder as I trade the markets, and you can see exactly what I'm doing, and I can help you where you are right now. Now, when I do this in the stock market and with our other students, again, they pay $497 a month. I'm giving this to you for free. So that's worth $5,964. So you get everything we talked about, the step-by-step training, the 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, worth $2,999. The members-only discount on the Google AI Alerts, that's worth $5,091. The VIP concierge team worth $2,400. The 180-day double your money back guarantee, the free bonus, the coaching sessions, that's worth $900. The Friday open sessions with me, that's worth $5,964. That's a total market value of $22,353. But you get it all today for $497 and 4 additional payments of $497. Now, if you change nothing, nothing will change. Now, I want to kind of riff on this for a bit. You're at this workshop because you want change. Obviously, there's something missing in your life, okay? And that's the only reason to be here. Now, think, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Simple. Logic, right? Now, it's time to do something different. You've thrown stuff at the wall, see what sticks. It hasn't worked out. It's time to take action with something that's proven. Who's ready for change in their life? Put a yes in the chat box. Are you ready for change in your life? Who's prepared to get their ass to get that change, okay? You've got to commit. Nothing changes if you don't change. Put it out to the world. Tell everyone on the webinar, I am committed. Now, again, take that first action. Click on the enroll button. That's your first action. Then left foot, right foot, you know how it works. Now, here's another fast action bonus for you as well. I mentioned that this all started with a 3-day boot camp back at the beginning. I'm going to give you the recordings of that original bootcamp that created legends, okay? So you're going to get all the recordings of that. You can see the original training that kickstarted everything. It's great reference material. It really does empower your progress and momentum. So I'm going to give that to you as well. So you're going to get the Rebel Crypto Trader Method, the step-by-step training worth $4,999, the one-year Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, that's worth $2,999 a year. The members-only pricing on the Google AI Alerts, again, you get the first 90 days free. That's worth $5,091, but when you go to the checkout, make sure you have that added. The VIP Concierge Team, never get stuck, that's worth $2,400. You got the 180-day double your money back success guarantee, the free bonus number one, the 3 one-on-one touch-based calls with my team. Your again, your setup and your momentum, that's worth $900. The Friday open sessions live with me worth $5,964, and the 3-day Rebel Crypto Bootcamp recordings that started all of this, that's worth $999. That's worth $23,352. But again, that's all there for you on a silver platter, but you've got to go and click on that enroll, whether it's to the right or above this webinar, wherever it, go click it, get started, because I can't help you if you're not in the program. We can't get you to your crypto success. Now, let's do some quick common questions that we get, frequently asked questions. How much do I need to invest? Well, it's up to you, but I would recommend at least 2 to 5K as a good starting point, but you can and should start with paper trading, okay, until you're comfortable. Or you can even start as low as $50 and build up from there, as we mentioned earlier on. What additional expenses are there? Well, you'll need a TradingView account for the Rebel Crypto Assistant, which is $15 a month, and you have 1 year of the Rebel Crypto tool. After that, you're grandfathered into a heavily discounted $97 a month, which again, that's for the RCA tool, should you choose to continue using it, while others pay $2,999, okay? So you get a massive discount on that. Really yet, okay? How much can I make in how long? Now, this is one of those how long is a piece of string type answers, but it's, first of all, it depends on a lot of things. How much money you're willing to put in? What is your risk tolerance? Do you have any experience? Do you have a natural aptitude? Now, obviously, there's a learning curve, and I'm here to tell you that I've seen people quit their day jobs and become full-time traders within 90 days, okay? And I've seen people take 6 months and even more before they're really making good money. So there's a lot of different factors involved with this. I've also seen people take no action and give up at the first hurdle and make absolutely bugger all, okay? So let me put this back to you. If you knew in advance that you had to spend 30 minutes a day for 6 months, and in that 6 months, you 30 minutes a day for 6 months, that's your goal, okay? And in that 6 months, you could have a learning curve, there's going to be that. At the end of that, you are a highly profitable trader. Would you start? Would you commit 30 minutes a day to your own success and future, and your kids' future, or your family's future, or those you care about's future? Because that has a knock-on effect. If the answer is no, then you're probably not the sort of student that we're looking for, full transparency. It's not that it will take 6 months. We've got people who could do it by, next couple of days if they really wanted to, but it might. And if you're not willing to stick it out, let's part as friends, and I hope you learned something from today's training, okay? Now, if on the other hand, you'd be willing to work at 30 minutes a day for at least 6 months to build a skill that no one can take away from you, that will pay you for life, then this really is for you. You are the student we want. But you'll need to act quickly before we shut this down to new students. You can only get access right now while you are watching this at this price with all of these extras that we have talked about. Now, my goal is for you to make more money than from your crypto trading here than you do from your full-time job inside 18 months. That's my goal for you, okay? I want you to meet or exceed that, and I believe that that is very realistic. I actually think you could do way more, okay? And we've got people doing that. Like I said, Alan, he's already making a full-time income, and he's just one of many. Like I said, we've got John, who in 24 hours turned 10K into $104,000. That was in 24 hours. Now, that's exceptional. Don't get me wrong, but it happens. So there's a lot of opportunity right now. I have less than 0 experience. Can I succeed in this? Absolutely. It's a very simple answer. Absolutely. Even if this is day one. Yes, this is designed for taking from day one all the way through to professional. What time of day do I need to trade? Well, listen, my system, with my system, you can trade anytime, day or night. Crypto is 24/7, okay? 7 days a week. Amazing. That's why I love this. And that means that you're ready, when you're ready to trade, you can. How long do I need to spend? Literally, it might take you a few nights or weekends to get through the main training. That's fine. That's up to you. But after that, you can trade 30 minutes a day. That's it. That's a goal. Okay? So it's not a big time commitment. Can I do this from my country? Yes, you can do this from anywhere in the world with an internet. And if you're watching this, I expect you can. Okay? Because you are. Okay. What crypto exchange should I use? Look, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot make any recommendations. There are over 300 exchanges worldwide. I'm not legally allowed to make recommendation, but ones I use, Binance, KuCoin, Kraken, there's so many great ones. Do your research, do your own research, DYOR. You'll hear that a lot. But with that, you can find the most popular ones where you are in the world and go with those, okay? If there's a new upcoming one that offers the moon, yeah, be suspicious. Go with the ones that are well-known and have got a good user base. Now, as you no doubt see by now, I don't want to just give you a course and leave you to your own devices. So we're there with you every step of the way, between the concierge team, the Friday calls, but I want to up the game. And this is why we have the Fast Action Bonus number 4, the Pro Trader Community. And this is exceptional. You'll be a founding member of this, but you'll be able to join us live on Discord. And I post notices, I share insights, trades I'm doing. You will surround yourself with other people who are already light years ahead of you and will help you every step of the way. This is one of the most valuable assets I've ever created. Our community is amazing. You're a founding member, and I'll post videos, maybe a trade review, status updates, what's happening, what's not. Hey, when we have, interesting times, boom. Now, this is usually $197 a month. But this is just an example of some of the trades I've been placing and some of the strategies I'm talking about. Here we've got people who are making, again, we have a channel called Report Your Wins, and every month we get people to report what they're doing, what their success is. People like, I can't remember who this was now, but they posted they got 466%. I think it was Art, if my memory is right. But again, this helps people realize and celebrate their wins, but also encourages other people to say, oh, how did you do that? It's conversations. Kristen says, absolutely love this community. It's fantastic when things start clicking for someone and they see, even though I haven't spent much time on here, I feel it embodies the true meaning of community. Of people who assist and complement each other. It's an amazing group of people who are willing to share knowledge. It's 10 out of 10. I'm learning, I'm still learning, but I'm learning a lot. This is a fabulous learning community. In other programs, where they only question is, or the answer to a question is, we can't give financial advice. Well, Sean and company don't give financial advice, but they give experienced opinion and tips. I'm so thankful to be here. And so many more. Now, the Pro Crypto Trader Community is valued at $2,364 a year. That's not including the lifetime access that you get. So this is what you're getting inside. Rebel Crypto Trader Method, step-by-step trading worth $4,999. The 1-year Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant, the Google AI alerts, the VIP concierge team, the one-on-one calls, the Friday open sessions, the 3-day Rebel Crypto Program, boot camp recordings, the Pro Trader Community. That altogether is worth $25,716. And you can get started right now by clicking on that Enroll Now button for $497 or 4 additional easy payments of $497. Or if you pay it off, if you one-time option, I'll pay the last payment for you. You get a $497 discount. So now for the big one. Now, my team said I was crazy to even share this, but what if we could take this even further? And I mean massively further. What if we could automate it all? Now, I want you to watch this. This is Dougal's big sister. Her name is Alice. And Alice is a sexy wee beastie. This is from January 1st of 2021 till September 11th. Now, this is a simulation of this in motion, looking for every single hyper profit. It's going to be thousands of trades. This actually a big simulation whittled down to 30 seconds, but it's going to be thousands of trades. This is out there looking for every move, every pivot, every opportunity. It's already up over 100%. It's done over 1,000 trades, profit factor of about 4. That's a good measurement of that. We're approaching $200,000, and boom, that's it. That's $214,000 generated in under 9 months. Almost 2,000 trades done with that, turning 10K into 214,000K automatically. Now, that's just on Bitcoin. Imagine if you had that on multiple coins. That was my plan. But then something absolutely crazy happened. the more I got into this, I was going to create a private bot. It was going to be very expensive because it works so damn well. Not one of these shitty, excuse my accident French, bots I see out there. This is by me with my strategies based on an AI I built, okay? But someone said to me, Sean, we need a platform to run this on. So what turned out to be an idea and what was going to be a private access is now becoming a full-on platform for automatically applying everything we've talked about today and putting it on autopilot. Now, this is top secret right now. This will not be public. We're building our own private platform for trading crypto. Now, private access to this, because it's not public, is going to be expensive. It's going to be $999 for a tier 1 account, or $50K for my money managers, my family offices, and hedge fund guys. Okay, they're putting millions of dollars through this. Now, this is going to be AI, crypto bots, trading, analysis, everything we've talked about. Now, I'm going to give you a huge 80% discount when it's ready. It's not available yet. It's still being built. Now, you've seen Alice, just Alice, which is going to be a small part of this. We're going to put in Google and all sorts of other stuff in here as well. But just Alice alone generated 2,145% year to date. Now, like I said, this is being still battle tested and built, okay? It's coming along great. It's taking longer than I'd like, but I want to make sure it's right before I give you access. That is worth $9,590 a year. So you're going to get everything that we've talked about here. The training, the Rebel Crypto Assistant, the member pricing on Google AI, the VIP concierge team, the 180-day success, the double your money back success guarantee, the 3 one-on-one touch-based calls, the Friday open sessions with me, the 3-day Rebel Crypto Bootcamp, the Pro Crypto Trader Community, the Rebel Crypto Platform on release. All of that together is worth $35,256. But it's only, we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to have to shut this down very soon. So you have to jump on right now. Go click that enroll right now. Get started. Let's get you in. It's only $497 today, but we want to get you in right now to get you started. You're here. You're watching this. It is your time. Now, I want you to think of this not as an expense. Look, if you go out and buy a new iPhone, whatever it is, don't think of that's an expense. This is an investment with an expected return. Okay? You are investing now in a skill that's going to help you for the rest of your life. And that means today is the first day of the rest of your life. We're going to go through this together. I'm going to take you under my wing. You're going to go through this step by step. And in addition to that, I'm also going to give you something a little extra, another fast action bonus. Now, I want you to look at this. This is, yes, the Rebel Crypto Assistant on top, but you'll see an extra layer down here, and I've drawn some lines here. So you see this line here? If you look here, there's a little extra bar at the bottom. Now, this is a trend strength filter. This allows me to get in a little early, but gets me out early before dips, before crashes, even more so than the standard tool. So watch this. You can see here, there's another red line there and another one there. Now what's happening there is it's getting me out early. It's avoiding that dip there and that dip there that then turned into a crash. That means I'm keeping more of my profits with smart trade filtering. I'm going to give that to you so you can keep more of your profits with smart trade filtering. Give you another example. This was Bitcoin. You can see right there, there's a time to get out call, and sure enough, got me out for a crash. Boom. This allowed me to avoid all that pain. There's a ton of money back in my account that could have just evaporated. I'm going to give you this as well. So here, look at this. This got me out right here of Luna before it took its nosedive, before it went from $100. Before it went from $100 to almost zero. Boom, my money's off the table. Everyone else was crying and screaming and everything else. Boom, I was out. Fine, thank you. I keep my money. Boom, that's it. So you can see right there, avoided all that pain. So you can get out before a crash happens like a trading master. Now you're going to get my personal trend strength filter system. That's worth $909. I've kept that private for a long time. That's going to be another one of my secret weapons. I'm just going to give that to you, okay? So you're going to get the Rebel Crypto Trader method step-by-step training. That's worth $1,999. The 1 year of the Rebel Crypto Trader System worth $2,999 a year. The members-only pricing on Google AI Alerts. Again, you'll see that in checkout. Make sure that box checked, that's worth $5,091 because I'm giving you a 90-day free trial on that as well. You'll get the VIP concierge team. Never ever get stuck. Unlimited help and support. That's worth $2,400. Plus, you're going to get the 180-day double your money back success guarantee, the 3 one-on-one touch-base calls, the Friday open sessions, the 3-day Rebel Crypto bootcamp recordings, the Pro Crypto trader community, the Rebel Crypto platform when it's ready to launch. That's $9,540 a year. The Trend Strength filter system worth $999. All that together is worth $36,255. You can get started right now for $497 a day. Now, let's take a quick tour of the members area. I want to show you when you join the program, where you start, what you see, and again, everything that we've put together in here for you. Okay, so let's take a quick look at a tour of the members area. And this is where you first land when you join the program. And everything is broken down into bite-sized chunks. And we've tried to make this as easy to navigate as possible based on what we've been doing for the last 20 plus years. So the first question we often get asked is, where do we get started? Well, funnily enough, there is a training area here called Getting Started. And that will give you basically access to everything that we do to get you up and running as fast as possible. You can go through this in about 20 to 30 minutes. And by the time you've completed this training, you will be up and running. You'll be ready to rock. That's the whole point of this. So like I said, everything is broken down into bite-sized chunks. You can get access to all the different levels of training. So the Getting Started, the basics. Basically, you unlock, you complete the Getting Started, it unlocks the basics. Complete the basics, it unlocks going deeper. There's the 3-day boot camp that we mentioned. You can go and join the community here. In fact, the community is right here. And you can see here, I'm in the report your wins. Here's Blue Sky with her first 5.5 and 7.6 days at the time of recording and doing this training. And you can see many others as well. In fact, I'll scroll back here. Here's Esme, who has been doing really well for her first month of paper trading. And now she's actually live trading for the last month and rocking and rolling. She's learned a lot. And I love this is because she's making it happen. So yeah, that's the community there. So you've got the schedule of the live trading sessions. So these are ones that are upcoming and what have you, and they change. But it's so you know exactly what's going on where and when. Let me go back over here. So lots of other stuff. You can keep an eye on the crypto markets. We've got a scanners here for our own universe of stocks, the top 100, 500, 1,000. Let me see, where is that? I just opened that up, and it's got crypto calculators, so you can convert back and forth. You can see exactly what's going on, where, why, and when. Get an idea of what the markets are doing. You have the Google AI alerts, downloading the resources, which I got right here. So again, the cheat sheets for the Rebel Crypto Assistant. We've got some very powerful stuff that I haven't even mentioned. Some really, really powerful and very profitable setups all built in. This kind of talks about them in more depth. The trading cheat sheet, so you can see how to get more profits from what you're doing, and that's really powerful. We also give you, and I haven't even mentioned this, position calculator and trade tracker. It does all the math side of it for you. Plus you can track and trade your wins and everything else. Boom, it's rocking and rolling. Okay, so everything in here, even if you want to ask a question and you don't want to kind of be that one person in a group because you feel, this is such a noob question. Look, you could even ask a question in our community anonymously, and either myself, one of my team, or even the community will help you. I mean, we're all here to help you move forward. And then you've got access to support and everything else. It's all right here. So that's a quick tour of the members area. Oh, and before I forget, every single month, I give away $500 in crypto. Why do I do that? Well, like I mentioned in the community, we do a report your wins. Well, what I do is I take the best one, that's either like a great win or great growth or transition from, hey, I just started, I'm seeing it, I'm getting it, I've already had my first win, boom. I could fund your crypto account. I could drop that right in your box. Boom. That's one thing we do every single month. So let me ask you a couple of very important questions. If not this, then what? If not now, then when? Okay. I want to drive this home. You're here right now. You've stayed through all of, okay? I've mapped out our entire program. I'm giving you everything on a silver platter. It's all right here to turn you into a master crypto trader. You know the potential. You know that there's a lot of money in crypto if you know what you're doing. With this, together, we're going to help you know what you're doing. We're going to help you master this. It will become muscle memory. Like I said, it's going to become as easy as breathing, but only if you take action. So you're still here. You're interested. You want to, again, go through all this. Fine. If not this, then want. This is here on a silver platter. It's only $497 to start right now. So if not now, when? Because you will never get this again, okay? This deal is done as soon as this webinar is over. So the clock is ticking. We've only got a few minutes left. I want to make sure you're in here. Let's get rocking. So the real question is, look, is it worth investing a small amount of your time and money to finally tap into a multi-trillion-dollar industry and finally build real wealth without worry? Or do you continue to try and struggle, figure it out for yourself, throwing money down the drain and hoping and praying something will work? You want to profit from crypto. You want real financial freedom. You want to live life on your terms and stack the deck in your favor. Now, I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight because I've already got this working for me 24/7, 365. I do this in my sleep, literally. But will you sleep tonight if you walk away from this opportunity? This is your chance. Now, there's usually three little voices that go off in the back of your head at this stage. You know, I can't do this. I can't figure it out. It's too complex. You know, that I can't do it kind of mindset. Second one is I don't have the time. Third one, most important one, is I don't have the money. Look, let's start with the ability one. I don't have the ability. Look, that little baby doesn't have the ability to walk yet. His little legs won't hold him up, but he will learn. He will grab hold of the couch and pull himself up, get his balance, build his strength. Eventually, he'll take his first step, and then more steps. He'll fall on his butt a couple of times, but again, he will learn. Well, listen, I'm going to be there with you every step, helping you learn how to walk through this. Step by step, okay? That's what we're going to do. You're going to learn the ability. That's in this program. Number two, I don't have the time. It's 30 minutes a day or less. In fact, I spend about 10, 15 minutes. You will get there. That's fine. I'm pretty sure you can find that time to set yourself up for your future. It's not time intensive. The third one is I don't have the money. Look, I'm already paying $2,500 of this for you. I'm sponsoring you into this program. Plus, I've given you the option to start for just $497 today. And again, 4 more payments of $497. Okay. On top of that, if you pay in full, I'll pay the last payment. And again, you save $497. Put it on a credit card. Okay. Whatever you need to do and pay it off. That's a payment plan right there. You can spread it out further, whatever you need. Okay. A lot of the time we make excuses, the why we can't take action. We try and find excuses. Don't let those excuses, those negative voices in the back of your head stop you proceeding. I'll use an example. If you got a call and it was your significant other, someone you really care about, your spouse or what have you, and they said, honey, I'm in jail. The bail is $2,400. And you're like, okay, you'll figure it out. It's an emergency. If your water heater blows, I'll figure it out. If it's, it's $400, I'll figure it out. Your engine blows up, I'll figure it out. In crisis, we figure things out. But remember, this isn't a crisis. This is an investment that will yield a return. This is something that you will, again, build as a skill that you will have for the rest of your life that no one can take away from you. Once you master this skill, you will never worry about money again. Now, what is the smarter choice? So this is why I say, I'm going to sleep like a baby. I do this. I don't have to do this, but I enjoy sharing this knowledge with other people. I get a kick out of seeing people have that breakthrough moment. That's why I do this. But I'll sleep like a baby whether you're in the program or not. The question is, will you? If you walk away and someone else gets your seat. Okay, so here's what to do next. Click on the Enroll Now button. The sponsor discount is already applied, and you get $2,500 off the retail price. Pay in full today, and I will cover the last payment, and you'll save $497, and my team will be waiting on the other side to get you started. Okay, so go click that Enroll Now button. Let's get you going. Let's get you started. And if you need help financially, we have worked out a deal with PayPal Credit. Now, this is only available in the US or the UK, and it depends on your credit rating and everything else. They'll make an instant, and they will pay for the entire thing for you, the entire program. Okay? So when you go, if you choose PayPal at checkout, and you'll see this little purple box, you'll see a little apply now. That will open up a little window like this, and it'll say, hey, we'll give you an instant decision. They'll ask you a few questions, and then they'll pay for the entire thing for you. And then you can choose how you want to pay it off. Sometimes they offer interest-free credit, or they split it out over time, but they will fund this for you, which is pretty damn cool. Now, I want you to hear from a couple of other students who have been through the program and doing amazing things. I mean, both of these gentlemen you're about to hear from are outstanding traders now. So this is JR.
Hey, JR Brooks here from Missouri. Because I needed a way to supplement my retirement, and after seeing Sean's training program and his no BS approach, I was excited to join. After struggling the last few years to become profitable trading, a light bulb came on after seeing the indicators and methods used in Sean's program. Finally, a way to stay out of sideways markets and clear entry and exit points in trending markets. Even though I haven't mastered the program, I'm very excited knowing as I put the training into action, I will have all the help I need, and that means a lot. I just want to give Sean, Phil, and their team a very sincere thank you for taking the time to share and teach us strategies that took them years and years to learn. Not many successful traders are willing to do that. Again, many thanks from this trader from Missouri. Thanks.
And again, I love that, but this is David from Northern Ireland, and here's what he had to say.
Hi Sean, it's David Bell here. I'm speaking to you from Lisburn in Northern Ireland. I thought I would just give you a quick video to let you know how much I thoroughly enjoyed your 3-day bootcamp in learning how to trade cryptocurrency. Thanks to you, Sean, I now have a skill I thought I would never be able to achieve. As we all know, this line of trading is quite complex, and without the skill from you and your 20 plus years of knowledge of trading, you have made something quite complicated to be quite simple to understand. I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be one of your first 25 students on this course. And if anybody's out there who has the opportunity to work with Sean, please do so. You will not regret it, and you'll be learning a skill that you will be able to keep for the rest of your life. And Sean, it was a pleasure, and I look forward to our next time working together. And until then, keep safe. Bye for now.
Okay, so time for some quick questions, and a couple we tackled earlier on, but I see they're coming up again. So first question is, can I really do this in a very short time? I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, no problem. Again, we designed this to be 30 minutes a day, so that isn't a problem. There's going to be a learning curve when you first start and everything else. You're first learning, going through the training. Take 30 minutes a day. Take however much time you want. It's not a race, okay? So again, take your time, go through the training. But when you get up to speed, when you're doing all this, then yeah, you're going to be doing this at about 30 minutes a day or less. I'm about 10 minutes a day to be quite direct, but I keep mine very compressed. Can I do this and not get left behind? Yeah, as you can see, with everything we're giving you here, you actually get full support from a VIP concierge team, me every Friday in the open sessions. Plus, if you've got the community behind you, which will help you every step of the way. If you ask a question in the community, everyone will try and help you answer. They've been through the same challenges or questions you have. Again, it's all here to help you do this. What exchange should I use? I cannot recommend an exchange, okay? Again, that's financial advice, but look at what exchanges are available in your country, region, which ones at the top have the biggest user count. That's generally a good measuring stick that it's a pretty stable company and everything else. I personally use Kraken, KuCoin, and Binance, but that's, again, me, that's what I use. But you can use anything that works for you. Again, like I said, do your own research in regards to that, but find, there's over 300 exchanges globally, so that's cool. How fast can I make money? And yeah, look, again, it's a piece of string. How long is a piece of string? It depends on you, how much money you've got that you can commit to your trading. If you're starting big, you're starting small. So again, the more you do this, the more consistent you are. It's a long-term game. So you could, again, start building very quickly. You could start building very slowly. It's going to depend on you, the time you have, how much you commit to this and everything else. But we've got people who are quitting their jobs in 90 days. So, hey, that's cool. We got people, like I mentioned, Alan, who is making a full-time income in retirement. We had John, who took his pot and literally 10x'd it in just a day. Now, that's extreme, don't get me wrong. But again, it depends on the level where you are. If you're starting small, like with $50, and you want to build it, it's going to take you longer. It's as simple as that. But the main thing is that you stick with it, you do it every single day. You commit to it, you learn the process, you master it, and we'll help you every step of the way. Can I really do this if the tuition is not in my... Well, look, this program on the website is $5,000, $4,999, okay? Now, I'm sponsoring you into this program. I'm already taking $2,500 out of my pocket and giving it to you to sponsor you into this program. You'll see when you go and hit that enroll button that the discount is already applied. On top of that, I've broken it up into small chunks. You can start with $497 today, then 4 easy monthly payments of $497. So I'm already trying to make that as easy as possible. Now, here's the other thing. If you pay in full, put it on a credit card, split it up, however you want to do. If you pay in full, I'll pay the last payment for you, okay? You'll save $497. Can't say fairer than that, okay? So I've really made this as accessible as I can to everyone who's willing to commit to their own success, but you've got to step up, okay? I can't do much more than that. We do offer PayPal credit. That's available if only in the US or the UK, and depends on your credit rating, and PayPal will pay that for you. We'll talk about that in a moment, but that is another option as well. But like I said, I can only do so much. Okay, here's a great question. With crypto being so volatile, how can I protect my profits? Well, it's a great question. That's why we're giving you the trend strength filter we just talked about a little while ago. That will help you, but our system is designed to get you in and get you out before any dips and crashes. But while you are learning, I suggest paper trading. Don't risk a dime until you prove the system to yourself, okay? That's great because it allows you to have like a virtual $100,000 to practice with, to learn. When you learn, when you apply and everything else, you're like, oh, cool. Then you can move over to real money and what have you. So that really helps you learn how the system works, protect your bottom line and everything else. Another question here. I've only got we've talked about this. I've only got a limited time. Can I make this work? Yes, absolutely. That's not a problem. And a couple of other questions here. Can we trade, if we find coins that we like, can we trade those as well? Absolutely. You're not limited to those 10. Those 10 are a good base. Okay. We actually have expanded that to the top 20. And we play around with that. So you've got your core 10 plus another 10. But you can trade anything you like, as long as it's got money flow, as long as you're applying the RCA tool, great. That leads into another question here. How much is the Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant after the first year? Well, it's $99 a month, or again, what happens is you get grandfathered in after 12 months. So you get 12 months of access, and then it's $99 a month or $999 a year. We'll give you a discount. So that's all built in. Again, it automatically renews at 1 year, and that also gives you continued access to all the training, all the other tools and everything else. So it's $999 a year. That gives you another year of the Rebel Crypto access and continued access to everything else we're talking about here. So that's pretty cool. And again, that's fully optional. That's up to you. Okay, so right, I think we've kind of tackled all the questions. I'll try to bundle all the questions into one, but go ahead and get started now. I can't help you if you don't help yourself. That enroll button is there. Go press it, get started. Let's see you on the inside, and you get all of that stuff that we talked about. But I have one last thing I want to talk to you about. You see, in the my stocks and options training, I have what we call the Rebel Trader Radar. Now, this allows me to filter out all the noise, find the absolute best trades, but we're making a version of this for crypto. I never have to look at a chart. It's literally click, click, pick. And this is being built right now. But this allows us to find crypto trades that much faster. You can literally just go on there, click, click, find, filter, and sort cryptos instantly, eliminate all the bad trades and the noise, and you will find opportunities before anyone else finds them. This does all the analysis. It's all done for you. You never have to look at a chart, and it is based on our stock radar. Now, our stock radar is $497 a month, and it's a critical tool in our daily arsenal. And the crypto version is being built right now. As soon as it's ready, you'll get access to it. So that's worth $5,964. So with everything we've got together here, including free bonus number 7, the Rebel Radar, that total value of this entire package, when you jump in today, is $41,220. But this is an extremely limited offer. We are running out of time. And again, this webinar special is about to disappear. Now, I've got a blank slide in my slideshow. I don't know why that happened. Okay, randomness. But here, what I'm going to do is let's have a little more fun. What I'm going to do is, let me just see if I can find it. Okay, I am going to start the clock again. We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up that 7-day accommodation in a luxury resort offer one more time. So just to give you an extra reason right now, we will extend that. I just flick back through the slides here to a 7 nights in any one of over 1,800 beautiful locations across 37 countries. Again, you can stay for a long weekend, maybe, somewhere you can drive to, or jump on a plane, go to Thailand for 7 nights. It's entirely up to you. There's over 18,000 choices. So that, again, is worth $2,000. I'm reopening that for you. And you can stay anywhere in the US. Some great locations: Vegas, Tahoe, Nashville. I've never been to Nashville. Always wanted to go there. New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I love the food there. I've been New York, Ocean City, San Diego. Some of these are my old haunts. Fort Lauderdale. Love that. Daytona Beach or Colorado. Love that scenery there and everything else. Maybe you want to stay in the UK like I did. I went over for, I hit every one of those locations right there in my last little tour. Maybe Hawaii, maybe Australia, some beautiful places over there. I really want to go. I'm going to do one day the Rebel Trader Australian tour. Maybe New Zealand, again, Canada, Asia. I love Asia. So there's so many different places that are available to you as part of this. So let's check that timer real fast. You have 7 minutes, 52 seconds left on this clock. before this vacation bonus disappears. So this is your last call. And this is why so many successful students, just like you, are doing this. People who are never traded before, and they're just like, oh my God, this is working. Oh my God, this is great. DMI here just woke up and saw it, his trade 4x and watched this space as well. I mean, there's so many. We've talked about these guys who are kicking ass and taking names. Frank with his 4 to 8% per week because he's being consistent. It's all right there for you. I haven't even shared my results. I don't need to. I think it sings better when your students' results do all of this. It's Kristen again, Faye with her trades, Bob with his, John with his, again, took his 10K into 90K, actually got it up to 104K before he got out. So again, this is all right there for you. All you've got to do is step up and do it. I mean, I could go on and on with these. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show you something really cool. Outside of all of these, have a look at this. Now, if I can find it, I think I've got it here. There we go. This is where we collect all of our testimonials, okay? And feedback, what people think and everything else. And you can see here, there are hundreds of them. Look how big that scroll bar, or small that scroll bar is, okay? And you can see there's so many right here. People posting their wins, their success, what they're doing, all the cool stuff that they're having fun with. Again, there are literally hundreds and hundreds of them. That's all from our community. That's all from our members right there. That just goes to show you how many people are having success doing what we're talking about right here. Now, I've got one final free bonus, and it's very important, but often overlooked. Like I said, you don't have to be a math nerd for this, but it does help to have something that will help you calculate your trades. So we have what we call a trade calculator and a portfolio tracker. When you trade Bitcoin, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin at 30,000, 60,000 or whatever. You can actually buy a tiny sliver, maybe $100, but how much of a Bitcoin is that? So basically you punch in the numbers, how much you want to trade, how much capital you got, what's the price of the coin, and it does all the calculations for you. Tells you how much to buy, where's your target, where's your stop, and it has a built-in portfolio tracker so that you can track your trades, see how you're progressing over time. Like I said, it's actually kind of a boring bonus, but it's still very important because you'll know where you've started, where you've come from, where you're going, where you are right now, so you can track your progress. I'm going to give that to you as well. That's worth $999. So you've got the Rebel Crypto Method step-by-step training worth $4,999. You've got the 1-year Rebel Crypto Trade Assistant worth $2,999 a year. The members only pricing on Google AI, that's worth $5,091. You'll see that in the checkout. Make sure that box is checked so that you can unlock your 90-day trial of that for free. The VIP concierge team that's got your back, the 180-day double your money back guarantee, the one-on-one coaching calls, the 3 touch-based calls, the Friday open session with me, the 3-day bootcamp recordings, the pro crypto trader community, the platform when it's ready and rocking, the trend strength filter system, the Rebel Crypto radar, and the trade calculator and portfolio tracker. All that together is worth $43,218. You get it all starting today for $497. Guys, time is ticking. We're about to rock this up. But again, right now, if you buy right now, and the timer is still going, which let's just check on the timer. Just want to make sure here, got 2 minutes, okay? And you can still get that $2,000 value 7 nights accommodation in a luxury hotel, okay? So remember, you're also backed by my 180-day trader success guarantee. If after 180 days you are not having profitable trades, we'll not only refund you 100% of your money, but we'll give you double your money back. And again, to claim this refund, you must be able to show that you've been involved with the program, completed the training, and taken action and traded for 180 days. Really, really very simple. If you are not going to take action, this is not the program for you. Very simple. If you do take action, then it's very easy to start trading profitably. We've mapped that out for you. We've shown you exactly how to do it. But remember, if you get stuck at all, we're here to help you. We want you to succeed. So does that sound fair? Put a yes in the chat box. Does that sound fair? You've got to put in the work. If you put in the work, you get the results. If you don't put in the work, you don't get any results. Simple, right? So again, I just want to reiterate, and I say yes, 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 yes. That's fantastic. Thank you. Good. That's it. Now, money or excuses. There are 2 kinds of people. There are those that are good at making money and those that are good at making excuses. You cannot be both, okay? So it's time for you to take action. Go press that button right now, the enroll now. Let's get you started. Let's check on that timer. I think we're out of time. No, you got 50 seconds left. You know what? I'm going to pause this right now. I'm going to pause this. Listen, I want to ask you 3 very important questions. Why did you come to this webinar? Okay, you came to this webinar for a reason. You may be interested in crypto. You want to create that online income. You want an advantage. You want something to finally break for you. That's great. That's great motivation, and I really trust that you got a lot from this training in regards to that. Open up your eyes. You've had those holy crap, aha, light bulb moments. But the real question is, why are you still here? Why are you still here? You're obviously here because you want to see how this pans out, what all this is about, how this can help you. And I've given you everything on a silver platter, stuff that's taken me years, decades to master. I'm giving you the shortcut to over 22 years of trading and doing it profitably, getting up to speed quickly, and going from like day one to master crypto trader. It's all in here. The question is, what are you going to do about your why? Now, we all have motivations, reasons we get up in the morning, goals that we want to achieve, things that we want in life. What is your why? My why is to help as many people as possible learn this skill, because when they learn this skill, again, it transforms their lives, the lives of their families and people around them. It unlocks so much potential, and it really allows you to have the ultimate life. That's my why. Okay, what's your why? We all have that, but what are you going to do to get there? I put this together to help people like you who have a passionate why, who have dreams and goals and aspirations, but had no idea how the hell to get there. This is going to help you do that. And again, just 30 minutes a day. You can get started with almost zero money. In fact, you can start paper trading and just practice until you get confident. And then you can start small, build from there. If you've got 2 to 5K, great. That's going to get you there that much faster. But that's what this is all about. I've mapped this out. I can guide you through every single step, but I can't do it unless you're in the program. So again, I just want to go through this one last time. This is the final call. The Rebel Crypto Trader program is right here for you. You're going to get the Rebel Crypto Trader method, step-by-step trading, everything broken down into bite-sized chunks based on over 22 plus years of trading experience. That's worth $4,999. The 1-year Rebel Crypto Trader Assistant, instantly find trend phases and get alerts. That's worth $2,999. You get the Rebel, the members-only pricing on Google AI alerts and get instant alerts for the big moves and trend phases. That's worth $5,091. Make sure that's checked at the checkout. Again, we're giving you 90 days free just to get access to that, so that you can watch and see how Google performs for you, and you get 90 days of alerts. Now, on top of that, you've got the VIP concierge team, so you never get stuck. That's unlimited help and support. That's worth $2,400 a year. On top of that, you get the 180-day double your money back success guarantee. Again, we've got your back. Put in the work, you'll get the results. I guarantee it. All right. Free bonus number 1, the 3 one-on-one touch-base calls. Again, onboarding call, momentum call, celebration call. We're here to help you and motivate you and get your ass in gear to push you. Even if I have to throw you over my shoulder and drag you to the success line, I will bloody well do it. That's worth $900. You've got the Friday open sessions live with me every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's worth $5,964. The 3-day Rebel Crypto Bootcamp recordings, the Created Legends. That bootcamp really did create legends. That's worth $999. The Pro Crypto Trader Community. That is, again, the rising tide that lifts all boats. We're all in there together. And again, you're going to feel right at home with that. And you'll see all the wins that people have posted, everything else that's going on. I post my trades in there, things I'm seeing, opportunities, what's going on with the markets. I'll answer questions with videos, all sorts of great stuff in there. Again, that's worth $2,364. You've got the Rebel Crypto platform when we finalize it. And again, I'm really excited about that. That's worth $9,540 a year. I'm going to give you a massive discount on that. The Trend Strength Filter System worth $999. That's going to help you avoid all the dips and crashes before they happen. The Rebel Crypto Radar is going to, hey, you could literally click, click, pick, find trades without even looking at a chart. Freaking awesome. I tell you, it is a critical part of our arsenal for the stocks and options and what we do when you apply to crypto. Freaking awesome. That's worth $5,954. Plus, again, the last bonus, the trade calculator and portfolio tracker, not the sexiest bonus, but it will help you, okay? It's going to help you with your day-to-day, $999. So that altogether is worth $43,218. You can get started today. This is the last call, your last chance. I'm even holding that timer so that you can also get that $2,000 vacation. Not put that on this, but it's there. My team is tracking that right now. If you join right now, before the end of this, boom, you're done. That's it. All right. So $497 today, and then 4 additional easy monthly payments of $497. Or if you pay in full, I'll pay the last for you. You save $497. So go click that enroll button right now. The only way I can help you is if you're in the program. The only way you're going to master crypto and see these kind of gains and returns for yourself is if you're in the program. We're here for you every step of the way. It's your time. Your time is right now. But the only way you can do that is by clicking on that button. Now, with that being said, did say we're giving away $1,000 in ship. And at the beginning of this call, I gave you one code. You need that second code. Now, here's the thing. Go to this link, rctgonow.com/giveaway. And it's a quick survey, ask you a couple of questions, what you liked, what you didn't like. It helps me make this even better for you, but you need 2 codes. And when you enter those, what will happen is we'll automatically pick a winner. And again, it'll give you then contact information, how to collect that, and what have you if you win. If you don't win, hey, that's okay. It's all cool. But here's your second code. Rebel is the first code. Crypto is the second code. So you can go to that URL, boom, claim that. Now, if you're in the program, first of all, welcome. It is great to see you. And I saw all the notices pop up and everything else. So welcome to the program. It's great to have you as part of this. If you need help, we're a click away. You can shoot an email to support@tradecanyon.com. That will automatically let my team know, create a ticket and everything else. That's automatic. Or you can go to our support center, which is support.tradecanyon.com. Easy way to get instant help. Their support is 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, Pacific Standard Time. But listen, we're going to stop right now. We're at the end. And if you've been on us, with us on this journey, you've watched all this, then great. I trust that you got a lot from this. And I truly appreciate your time and attention. Now, for everyone who purchased, stick around. I want to tell you what's going to happen next. For everyone, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so for the new members who've just joined, thank you, first of all, for you joining the program. I'm really excited for you. I know we're going to get a lot from this together. I'm really looking forward to helping you, and your journey has just begun now. So what's going to happen next? You're going to get when you go to the checkout and everything else, and you've gone through that, you'll probably see a little booking form on the last page. That is to book your onboarding call. That's very, very important that you do that. Go find a time that works for you, select a time, boom, and that will then connect with our coaches and we'll get you set up. On that call, they're going to make sure that you've got everything you need, that you're all set up, and boom, boom, boom. They're going to find out, and they're going to ask, what are your goals? What are you looking to achieve? Where are you starting? Where do you want to be? And they're going to help you create a game plan to get there. Now, not only are they going to make sure you're all set up, that you've got everything you need, but we're going to map out that plan for your success. And we're going to drive you to that success. This is very exciting and very powerful, like I said. So on top of it, you're going to get a flood of emails. Okay, you're going to get your invoice, obviously, or your receipt, sorry. You're going to get your username and password to access the members area. Go log in. Give it like 5-10 minutes. If you don't get it immediately, check your spam folder just in case. If you have any problems, contact support. Okay, I want to make sure that you're in, that you're ready to rock, and everything else. Okay, then on top of that, you're going to get a notice from Zoom for the Friday sessions. Now, another thing we do, and I forgot to mention this, but I'll mention this anyway. Every Monday, we do a getting started call. Okay, now the getting started call is a group call where I literally walk you through getting set up. Okay, so that's live. We've got one of our coaches on there that will be answering any questions or problems you have. So again, we're all helping you get started. That's the most important thing. Now, when you go into the members area, guess what? You'll also see a getting started area. So you can go through it yourself right now. Boom. You'll get hooked up with the community and the tools and everything else. We walk you through that step by step. But every Monday, we do all that live as well. We go through that. So all cool. That's the place to start. Getting started. Funnily enough, does exactly what it says on the tin. Then you can go into the basics training. So once you've gone through the getting started, it unlocks the basics training. Go through that at your own pace. There's no rush. And then the going deeper, if you want to, again, increase your profits, go that little bit further. That's where the real power is. And again, that's all right there for you. I'm really excited for you. I'm actually kind of jumping up and down in my seat because I've seen how this has changed lives. I've seen how this has impacted so many people and blown them away. It's like I've never had this kind of experience. I've never had this kind of growth. So that's what this is all about. I'm really, truly, I want you to be my next success story. Okay, and you're in a family. You're now a part of the Rebel Trader family, and that means a lot to me because in this age of noise and BS and everything else, I mean, you can tell how fired up I get about this stuff. I really, really do. And I'm like a little kid in a candy store when I see people have their first trade, their first win. And they're like, holy crap, this works. Holy crap, it's worked consistently. Holy crap, I've doubled my money, tripled my money. When I see people go through that growth, it is fantastic. And you'll be able to see a lot of those community, those people who've had those transformation moments, yours is right there. Yours is coming. And I really, really am looking forward to hearing from you, speaking with you in the community. So when you join the community, do me a favor, give me a shout out, say, hey, Sean, I'm here. Introduce yourself. Let the community know, but I want to see how you're doing. And again, if you've got any questions, just ask. All right, with that being said, let's get out of here. This has gone on a wee bit longer than I planned. Hey, like I said, I tried to cram 3 days worth of stuff into a very short window. But the main thing is I want you in the program. Go ahead, click that enroll button. Let's get you started. If you're still here and you're watching all of this, click that button. It's the last chance.